Mic check. Okay, mic check. All right. Hi, Sphinxy. Welcome back. I'm still setting up. Give me a minute. Or two. Let's see. What's left? Controller. Game. Can't forget the game itself. Okay. I guess I was sort of ready. I was kind of sitting around, but then took a little too long. A few minutes before the stream, so that's why I started a little bit late. But I was kind of ready already. Ready already. Okay. See sound working, mic working. Login complete. Ha! And we're good. Just about 10 seconds.
ずっと待っていましたよ。出発しましょう、指揮官。
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. Hello, Sphinxy. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Playing Punishing Grey Raven today. So we did PGR last night. You know, last night was story. But, you know, right now we're doing the usual stuff first, because it's new week. It's Monday morning. So we got a lot to do on Mondays usually. But, you know, I get the feeling we may get through it pretty quickly. So we will have some free time to do story afterwards, I think. Which will be... Yeah. It's pretty cool. You know, I don't... You know, my normal streams, I try to avoid all spoilers or, you know, anything major. Especially for, you know, new players as well. And, you know, some players also haven't done the story yet. Even if they've been playing for a long time. But, you know... Story yesterday, we did, I think 3 episodes out of 21. And, it's pretty good. Definitely some big things happening, you know, stuff that we've been waiting for a long time. You know, over a year. But here, let's burn off serum. You know, today I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as I can. You know, sometimes I try to talk my way out of things and stall for as long as I can, but today we're gonna try to go super fast. Just so we can get back to the story. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know if you guys are caught up with the story yet, but you know, this it looks like this is actually a main story chapter, which is pretty impressive. I would say, you know, the last main story chapter with Nanami didn't feel too main chapter, and you know, it felt like a duet with the Hikma chapter, which were kind of standalone since, you know, we haven't seen the repercussions of their actions. I guess you can say we've seen the, you know, we're, you know, perhaps living in the, how would you say it? You know, living in the result of their actions, but you know, we don't know that. It just feels like a, you know, another normal day. You know, no more spoilers for now. Okay, we're looking for warehouse. So we gotta check that. Ah, found it, 2. So we gotta save as many 2s as we can. I think +2, this will work. That will work too. Bonus action? No, let's do that first. 4. We don't want to relocate, so let's hit the 5. It might be a chest, might not. Nope, that's last chest. Okay, so we're saving the 2. Got that. We do need a crate. You know, we don't have any more. So the only option is 6. We can use 6 to land on the crate, I think. Oh, that's it for today. No infinite. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can. No stalling. Which, you know, I do. Sometimes I like to do. You know, I like to relax. I'm not as hardcore as I once used to be. I have a, you know, different perspective. You know, I still enjoy games, but you know, perhaps I enjoy them in a different manner than I did when I was younger. And partially because I can't really keep up anymore. In my old age. I say old age, but you know. Maybe I'm not that old. It's just sometimes I feel, I mean, not sometimes, all the time I feel very old and very young at the same time, in different aspects. You know, compared to, you know, other people around my age, younger or older than me. Sometimes I feel older than everyone in the world, and sometimes I feel younger than, and more experienced than, maybe not everyone in the world, but you know, people my age for sure. It's a weird feeling. It's definitely weird and very unusual. Oh, sorry, interrupt Lucia. Okay, anyone have any head pat requests for the dorm? Usually I try to drag this out a little bit. But we're going straight into it. But head pats, it's gonna be Lucia unless someone speaks up. Though, you know, I am a little bit bitter. I'm more than a little bit. I'm quite bitter about the Eden Festival and the community response to all of this. So maybe I should only give head pats to Plume. But, you know, I'll give one to Alpha too. Definitely no head pats for Selena. Where's Selena? let's let it go. Let it go. I do feel like the Eden Festival this time seems a little bit it's not as fun as last time. You know, not only do we not play the actual events, which is, you know, it's a little bit repetitive, but you get to see the characters, which is kind of fun. But the whole fiasco around the festival battleground, and I think the new community and the remaining community, it's a little weird. Here, let's use. No, we can't use new Karenina. She's pissed off again. We could still run it. Let's pull nice Bianca. Where's nice Bianca? Nice Bianca and nicer Watanabe. There we go. Yeah, this one, you know, that one's over. No use talking about it now. The Eden Festival, you know, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change what we're gonna do. I'm still voting for Plume until she gets kicked out, which is gonna happen pretty soon. You know, not this round, I think, but the next round probably. I mean, just prediction-wise. So you can see. Looking at this, you know, 6 people are going to get kicked out, so that's 2 per team. So it's going to be these 2, or it's going to be this one. But then the next round, another 6 will get kicked out, so it's probably going to be those 2 also. You know, it might shake up a little bit, but the final week is going to be Lucia, and you know, it does kind of suck how it's kind of feels, you know, very predetermined already. But it's my heart will not falter. I'm still voting for Plume. And you guys should too. Vote Plume, everyone. Okay. That one disappointing thing is that, you know, we were kind of going for Nanami's title, which is good actually. So since Nanami might survive this round, I can actually get her silver title, which is what I wanted. But yeah, right now I'm voting all Lucia and then leftovers to Nanami. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do one easy and then one hard one. Here we go. I think this is the harder one. The harder one seems to give a ton of points, which kind of it's kind of nice, but at the same time it doesn't matter because you still have to do it twice. So it's kind of I don't actually know if the presents are, you know, good for you. Let's see. There aren't too many presents. I was gonna try to run into one to see if we get something out of it. 4150. 45. Looks like no more presents. You'd think, you know, presents are a good thing. I guess in the earlier rounds I ran into like a water cooler expecting it would, like, you know, refresh us or something, but it didn't. So it's kind of not so sure. Okay, we did one. Yeah, see, oh, we didn't even max out. We're off by a little bit. But even if we did, there's a daily for 2, so you kind of have to do 2, you know, regardless. So it's okay either way. I don't think there's any presents in this earlier one. Ooh, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing the story. hopefully it's a little lengthier than the previous patch story. Yay! You know, it might be how do you say it? There's no interlude, but you know, it could be a lengthy patch story. It's a possibility. Okay. Let's see, what is up? Give me like 1 second. Alright, we did twice there. I guess we do have to come back after we finish the, the daily activity. But we can do this first. Let's see. I think that today's the day we're gonna run out of those gift boxes. So we have to do a couple, you know, manually. Let's see if there's we still haven't used Changyu up yet. Alright, yeah, let's spend on Chrome first. Ooh, we don't even have enough. We'll have to go straight into it. Or like barely, so it's too bad we spent it on him already. I think evasion is one of the easier ones. I mean it's not super long. Wait, I don't remember which one's which one. I know the one where there's those fireballs, that one's pretty easy. Maybe it's transport. Evasion is the one with the shield walls, I think, which is a little slow. Guess who's kind of fun? You know, it's pretty quick. Guard is combat, so let me try this one, transport. We'll find out pretty soon. I hope it's the one with the fire orbs. That one's really nice. Yes, it is. Okay, so transport is definitely this one's really fast. You just you kind of just zoom through. I probably could have just zoomed past that. Aha! I have a button now. Not ideal though. I don't know. So a couple streams back, I learned that for the controller keybinds, there's actually a separate set of keybinds for pressing in the control stick in a specific direction. So you know, normally I thought there's just you know, left, right, up, down, and then you know, L3 or R3, or they might call it, you know, left stick press, right stick press. But apparently, if you know, press to the right and press the right stick, that's a different keybind. So it's pretty nice. Considering there are a lot of keybinds that I have unbound because there's so few keys on a controller. You know, unless you use modifiers, which I'm trying to avoid. So it's really nice. But I could have sworn it was working the previous patch. But after this patch, when you try to do that with the right stick, at least I think it is. Oh. I think it doesn't let you do it anymore. I don't know why or how or what. Oh no! Ah! Okay, that was my fault. I was not paying attention. I was just saying how easy this is. But it was you cannot find it anymore. Like it overlaps with the right stick, and like it won't let you anymore, which really sucks. Because you know, the right stick is currently for camera, so it would be better to, you know, turn the camera a little bit while doing the actions, as opposed to moving a little bit. But I had no option, so I had to bind them to the left stick. So you know, every time I try to use special interaction or you know, interact with some kind of UI element, I might move a little bit before it goes off. Right. Yeah, I really don't want to do evasion. Let's do guess who. Alright, Lucian. We have SSS plus Dawn now, but no memories. It's okay if you don't know. It's here. So left stick, left. Yeah, I almost moved into alpha there, so you know, we would have failed. Foolish looking one. Come on. It would be really nice on the right stick, but you know, it's not an option. Yeah, I could have sworn that I first learned about it with the right stick, and that's, you know, that's a lot more useful.
お次の戦闘は何ですか?
But, you know, it's still nice having 4 extra keybinds, even though it's kind of, you know, tied with movement a little bit. The movement will kind of go off before anything else. Okay, let's try one of these. Well, let's try the harder one. It's probably not too bad. Oh, I was hoping we could use luminance. It looks like we're using lux. Okay, maybe I don't want to do this. Let's see how many supplies we have. I think we have exactly enough. Like exactly enough. Send. Unless I remembered wrong. Alright, we got dispatch. Live. Dispatch. Live. Will give us just enough to get the last 2. So all chrome again. Chrome. Oh no! We have to do this one time first. Dispatch. We still haven't used Changyu yet either. And now we have exactly enough. We'll be down to 0 gifts tomorrow. Okay. Alright. We're through. And you know, of course, I forgot voting, so all our votes go into Bloom. That's it. We don't actually have enough for Nanami. Maybe another day. This one we could probably hold off for a few more days. I'll just leave it there for now. Okay, we have to come back after we finish 100 activity thingies. But, you know, I think we're pretty close now. You know, if we used our serum, we would be there. But we do have to do Warzone and Pain Cage today, so let's get to that. No stalling. I think last week we were down to leader. So, you know, now we're back up. And the buff is... Upon entering the field, the character gains 60% basic attack, ice damage bonus, and 20% free ping ice dam bonus for 8 seconds. Okay. Basic attack ice damage bonus, 20%. So it's a small buff for all ice team. It's not like the Bianca one. The Bianca one actually doubles up with the A2, like really good. But this is only ice since it's ice damage. So I think we have a chance of doing all right for this one because we do have we kind of still have that advantage, you know, with our 1 enemy per wave. Ooh, it's gonna be super easy. Or I mean, easier to play, but you know, it's kind of easy for everyone. I think a lot of people, you know, Ice is a little bit of an older team. So it's kind of No! Okay, that was really bad. Maybe I should reset. Maybe I should reset. I don't know. Well, let's try resetting one time. You know, definitely you can't do well if you miss the first one. It's really bad. So he has, you know, actually higher basic attack damage than. Nice. We got that one, so we're good. Okay, so that that was pretty nice, or at least nicer. I shouldn't have sniped. Or I should have sniped earlier. Now we're just slow. Oh, I wasted that orb. Oh, that's slow. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't see the timer. If we did, we could have got something out of there. Okay, that's not bad. The first one was not great. We did a little better there. We probably should not have ulted. We could have just thrown out some orbs or basic attacks, but I wasn't paying attention. This one, on the other hand, it's we're at a little bit of a advantage, just a small one. Refresh multiple normal moves with our whale team, which is gonna be probably completely gone when Bianca comes out. It's been a while. All right, let's give it a try. Oh, they spread out so much. Did I choose the right element? I think it seems so strong. Okay, that was not bad, not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. The score does feel really low, but we didn't make any major mistakes. Maybe it's just a really bad coefficient or something. But I don't think we can do much better than that. It was pretty smooth. Okay, but there's a very high chance of us getting demoted again. It's just, that's how, we can't get any better than that. So that's it for Warzone. Pain Cage, I think I last checked, we were down past 5% already, so pretty sure, yeah, we did not get into the top 5 this time, which sucks. So 10% is kind of, it's alright for us too. Okay, what's up now? Norman, I think we've, there are a lot of pet Norman stages too, actually, I think. Not all of them? Actually, all of them, yeah, okay. Let's do this first. Since I clicked here already. I think we haven't done this one, right? Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have tried Norman 6 this time around, but I haven't. Definitely don't want to. I did notice that they didn't, there's still the non-elemental team, which really sucks. Really, I almost feel like it's harder ever since the pull-out patch, but they took it out. No more Transcendence, so I think before it would give like 80% damage boost to Transcendence, so but now it's definitely the most difficult element because there's no team there. Transcendence don't work either. How? How? Dodge? I don't even know if it's worth it. Shred is nice though. Yeah, I think we did I don't remember if we removed the side stages. I think we didn't remove any buffs for what's that called? Norman 5. I think one of the recent times I had to remove the buffs to complete it. But this time we didn't. But we did kind of use all our electricity. Sometimes I used to like to not do any electricity, no electricity, no buffs cleared. It's a little more fun, kind of a small challenge, but now with Norman 6, it almost feels like 5 is kind of for newer players it's hard. For long-term players, it's kind of just there now. 6 is really where the challenge is at, but at the same time, it is way harder than 5. It's just a completely different level. Okay, yeah, let's just run through this. Pet tickets. Actually, I don't know how many pet tickets I have. I did not get the Nanami pet, and I also didn't get the Karenina pet either. So I'm not really sure what pet I really want. I didn't really think too much about it. Like, I'm not planning out for meta or anything. But overall I say I'm saving up for alpha. But at the same time, I don't really know, exactly, how much stronger it gets with her motorcycle pet and stuff like that. It's kind of, how do you say it? I'm just, Alpha is Lucia, so that's why I'm getting her. If there's, if there was a, what's that called? Lucia, a new plume frame, I would probably save for that. But at the same time, you know, it's also so far away. I don't know if I could. It's so, you know, so far away. I don't know if I could save that one. Yeah, you know, in between now and Alpha we have, you know, Bianca. Oh no, this one, I hate this one. We have Bianca, then we have Lee, then I think we have Ayla, and then Alpha comes out. So, you know, between the four of them, definitely Alpha is the one I'm considering, you know, investing more in. And, you know, I'm not really, you know, I'm not even buying most of the bundles. I'm just mostly sticking to the monthly BC bundle. And I'm just, you know, slowly saving up. If I get lucky, then I get lucky. Now let me finish. Yeah. Though I know this the current battle pass is pretty nice. The current, you know, battle pass, it actually gives live luminance shards, which is kind of a big deal if you're planning to, you know, level out luminance. I'm not sure if, you know, I really want to. But, you know, at the same time, I think over time, I actually have enough luminance shards to, I have like 10 luminance shards. So the 15 from the battle pass is kind of nice. It's, ouch, that hurt. It's pretty nice in that sense. Ouch. Why can't I dodge any of them? Yeah, but the luminance shards, it's pretty good value. You know. The battle pass is normally a huge value, amazing value already. But with, you know, with them adding the live shards on it, it's even better. Okay, one more to go. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have you guys tried out Liv yet? You know, I leveled up her memories and I put a weapon on her, but I didn't really commit to all her leap frame skills yet. I was a little bit, you know, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't read any guides or anything going into the patch. But it does seem that, you know, she benefits pretty greatly from being higher ranks like SSS and even SS, which I don't have yet. So, you know, without that, she essentially still only has like a 10, like a 10% physical buff, which is nice, but I'm not sure that, you know, immediately makes her significantly better than Eclipse. I mean, with the crit damage buff, it does. But for, you know, for burst situations, it may not help as much. And the other issue is that, you know, I do have near team, so I kind of need luminance to be strong enough to not, you know, to kind of push the alpha team above near team. So I'm not sure, you know. I don't really know the answer to that. You know, but because of that, I haven't really, you know, really tested out Liv too much. I used her in a couple, you know, farming stages. And, you know, some people say, you know, her signature move bar can fill up pretty quickly. But, you know, filling up quickly is different from being always available once you switch it. It's a big difference. Yeah, but you know, with the battle pass, it's pretty good value because you do get you still get the event tickets, which is already makes it you know, very high value. I think it's something like 36, you know, BC per RC. Oops. But but you know, the difference with the adding the shards is basically it's essentially you know, a free roll. It's a big deal. You know, half a free roll because 15 shards is yeah, half a roll, so you know, it's roughly 7,500 BC value right there. So it definitely makes it a lot more worthwhile. You know, depending on how you split up the value between the pet pass and the... I don't know what happened. I don't know, I think I messed up. I switched to the wrong character. There we go. You know, all this was because I haven't really decided what to spend my, you know, my pet shards on. You know, I'm not buying out the pet battle pass every patch, which is also an insane value too, if you're into that whale tier of, you know, pets. Let's see, where is it? Okay, we're done with Norman except for 6, which we're not gonna touch this time, I think. But yeah, this battle pass here, yeah, it's battle pass. There's like 15 shards here. It's like, it's crazy. And looking at pet tickets, we have 5 rolls. I don't know what our pity is at. I think I actually tried for Nanami's pet. I think. I don't remember though. Cub. Yeah, I think I tried for that one. A little bit. I had 2 rolls, so I did it. So here's Karenina's pet. So you know, we're 18 away from pity. I think the rate's pretty high. Like weapons. Oh, higher than weapons. Here, in the base drop, 5.82. That's still higher than weapons. Weapons is like 5. Same with Transcendence. So, yeah, I'm saving my tickets. You know, we don't have that much. But, you know, it's probably more important to get I think one of the new DPS ones. I don't know for sure. But, you know, I'm thinking, you know, like Bianca pets, Lee pets, anything like that. And, of course, Alpha pet. You know, if I don't have enough to saved up, then I'll probably just pass and wait for Alpha. All right. What time is it? Check our times. Okay, we got a few minutes. Let's do our pain cages. Let's see. Who is physical? Amberia is lightning. Terraguarded Queen is shadow, I think. Okay, so it's kind of fixed. There's really nothing. There's no way about it. There's no way about it. So let's just do. Let's knock out 4 here. Let me check my notes. I have notes on Ku. Yeah, it seems the first one is Alpha, the second one is Alpha, and the third one is Near. So, though, you know, this might change with this new live right here. I don't know if it's enough, damn. I don't know if it's enough though. You know, because here, I didn't even add this here. Let's add Honoris here. And what happened to her pet? I don't know what's there. Snowthorn. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, Yeah, when you know, when Cubs first came out, I tried to keep up with I tried to keep up with you know, pets. I think they gave some free at the beginning and other stuff like that, but it's an additional whale tier that you know, I'm not really interested in spending. Oh, missed that. Okay, I don't know if that's that was okay. It wasn't super fast. But I think we did have I don't even know if I unlocked both the live skills yet. I should go check. That's a little lower than normal, but I'll take it. We were definitely like a step slow there. Let's see, where are you? Live. Here. There's a leap skill somewhere. I guess I bought these two. I don't know why I bought these two. I guess that's damage. Targets heal be grant torque, which is nice. The 10% here is nice. Any target heal. I actually did not get this one yet though. Crit damage on targets heal. So I kind of need that, but I mean that's probably the base amount, so I should probably buy it. All right, let's you know, we actually, you know, we're pretty low on these. We don't have enough to like buy out every skill, I think. So we need what is it? 6 more skills, which is a total of 90, and we only can buy 81. So it's not free. No, we can easily dip into, you know, our Warzone points, but you know, I'm really cheap. All right, let's do this one. 20% crit damage. That'd be nice. Okay, you know, I get so little usage out of my alpha team because my alpha and my Rosetta aren't particularly strong, and because I have a whale near team, so because of that, you know, I don't really use it too much. Okay, I did not see what we're supposed to do here, but let's just do it. Okay, that was I don't think the crits were there. But you know, we managed with one Rosetta switching, which is, you know, not ideal. But we're hoping for 39.5, which is not. It's not as high, but we'll take it. Alright, now the third one for me, it seems definitely a lot stronger with near, so let's just go with that. Alright, it looks like it's gonna be a single, oh crap, single 2B. So, you know, single 2B means we like to start with 9 hits. So we just go, you know, straight into the 2B. Okay, and the next one, that might not be perfect, but we'll take it. Next one, we're going for like 150. And then this one, we need 282, so we're gonna have to, you know, switch back to the other one. A little slow, but I'm gonna take it. I'm not really in the mood for resetting for orbs, you know. I guess I'm never in the mood for that. Sometimes I feel compelled to try a little bit though, because I spent so much on near team. You know? Otherwise, I kind of enjoy the casual play style. Oh, the Da Vinci still isn't up. I think, oh, if the Da Vinci was up, I think we were like a second slow for Da Vinci. Would have been really nice. It should be Yeah, definitely all three. You know, 3 of our runs were pretty slow, but I'll take it. Just want to get it done now. Yep. Okay. Checking our time. So we have 11 minutes left.
背中の噴射機が操作しにくいんですが、翼に変えた方がいいでしょうか。
11 minutes left until pre-rolls, but I think we're almost done with dailies. Yeah. All right. So the main thing left is definitely guild battle. Chibis. You know, I've only been to this this Chibi Hall thing like once since the patch. It's cute, but you know, I guess it depends on your guild. I guess, you know, I've been in the same guild since launch. Definitely have some active players, but you know, some are inactive as well. So it's cute though. I love the chibis. All right, let's always hoping for, what was it, Watanabe, and it's always Watanabe. Come on. Oh, it was someone that kind of enjoyed last time. I forgot who it was. Oh, it's Lee. You know, Lee. You know, since he got the buff now, it was so fun playing Lee. Oh, we have Watanabe. I didn't even see him down here. That's nice. And I just realized I put in the trial Wanshi when I should put my own, I think. Did I? No, I put the real one. Nice. Okay. This is a pretty sick team. I think the only thing we're missing is the only thing that would be better is if we had Lee instead. If we had like Lee instead of Wanshi, maybe. We kind of need a tank, and you know, this is our leveled up tank, so this is not bad at all. Not bad. Definitely pad the damage a little bit with Watanabe. I think Wanshi is higher damage. I'm not sure. So let's stick with that. I think. I hope. Maybe. We should probably do that too. Starter. All right, let's go. Oh, I switched the wrong one. Crap. Ow. Ow. Yeah, it was so fun with Lee last time. We never get to play Lee since we have Imperia and everything like that. It was actually going pretty well. You know, it's not super smooth, but it's decent. Basically, anytime with Watanabe, and now Lee too, it's always good. Ah! Oh no! Spoke too soon. No! Damn it. I lost my focus there. Oh, we could have did a little better there. But yeah, that's nice, you know. 2 chances to have a decent, you know, kind of a decent attempt. Because I really don't have any other A ranks leveled up. Alright, okay, let me check my times. Ooh, 5 minutes. We can pull this off, I think. So we're always hoping for Selena, Roland, and Tomboy, I think. But it looks like no Selena and no Combo, so it's not going to be a super high scoring week for us. You know, not that we're ever super high scoring, but it's definitely one of our weaker teams. Definitely Buff on Fire. I think this works. Let's go with Hikma first. I think that's the right way. Okay, let's go. Oof. Hope we can get it done in 5 minutes. But I gotta run my break after that. 5, 6. Oh, so many yellows. Here's a lot of fun. Ow! Felt really weak. I feel like her ultimate takes too long, the animation. Because of that. Oops, was ultimate then dodge. I'm still, you know, not very used to her either. You know, we're missing the signature, so it charges pretty slow. Overall. I really don't want to delay Roland, you know, once he's up. And I definitely messed up the positions with Hikma here. I should not put her on yellow, because you know, now Ku has problems switching to her. I don't even know if it's worth, you know, switching out to this thing every time. Oh, activated Roland too. That's really bad. No, so much for that. Very messy. Definitely the wrong setup too. All right, but outside of the setup, it was all right. No, nothing too major. But thank you guys for watching. You run a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll continue. I mean, this is kind of the last thing here. But after this, I'm planning to do story. Full read through the story with voiceovers. So if you're interested in that, stick around. All right, thank you everyone. Oh, it's gonna be the current chapter, A New Divide. Is it New Divide? Yeah, New Divide. So we did 3 scenes yesterday. We're on the 4th scene now. It's gonna be spoilery, so just letting you know. But thank you everyone. you know, I don't even know what's going on. God. So I was watching my stream, you know, on my phone, and I was like, wow, my model is glitching out, and it was literally doing that for like 5 minutes. Wow. But you know, no one's around to laugh at me for that, so I guess it worked out, or didn't work out. Anyways, I need another minute. All right, I'm back. But that's kind of funny, but you know, also at the same time very embarrassing. You know, no one's even around to laugh at me and call me out for it. But you know, my model is crazy. It was like down and like that. It would just loop non-stop when I was away. You know, I have considered you know, like hiding. I can hide. You know, I can hide during breaks. I can like disappear like this. But I'm not sure. I mean, that looks a little more professional, but you know, at the same time, does anyone really mind if I just sit here, you know, with a BRB? Because you know, I'm not gone that long. But okay, we're back in the game now. We're in the second hour, so you know, we spent a while on dailies. So I'm gonna try to finish up real quick. This is the last thing now. After this, I'm hoping to do story. Ooh, what's this? Capriccio. Oh. Hi, Toxikuzu, welcome back. Oh my god, this is gonna be a pretty week. Well, no, Liv is here, and Nanami is here, so it's gonna be pretty good. And we do have our new Karenina, but you know, it's not a very strong one. And you know, with these two, it's gonna be a little bit. I probably should put him like this. No, I should probably. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, this is probably what I'm used to. I'm probably gonna start in Karenina. Definitely put this on. Confession. I hope it's nothing illegal. But yeah, what's up? Okay, so yeah, this looks like oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Unless you're trying to say I'm boring, which is, you know, not the worst thing. You know, people have said worst things about my stream before, including, you know, some of my friends and family. So it's all right. I hope you had a good nap. It's more important. It's not, you know, I appreciate your support, but you know, your health and your well-being is important too. Okay, let's get this done. This is actually looking pretty good. We're missing Lee, you know, so we're missing a Da Vinci. But you know, outside of that, it's those two are pretty strong already. Well, I hope you got a good rest. Oops. Ooh, nice. Oh, missed. Let me restart. I was a little bit slow there. I mean, yesterday I wasn't feeling too well either. I don't know what was up.
苦難はここで燃やし尽くします。希望が
Maybe it was just a bad day.
生まれ変わります。元気一体これがナナミの最強の切り札だよ。
Ba, 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 ba.
バーストスクープ無駄な抵抗だ。どこ見てんだよ。
There's a time stop here, so it's kind of worth to do it right away. But you know, it's not super ideal.
最悪は私と共に国民
Oh,
苦難はここで燃やし尽くします。希望が
this is a little bit.
から生まれ変わります。
It is a little bit weird, hard getting used to this.
元気一体これがナナミの最強の切り札だよ。無駄な抵抗だ。いくよ。どこ見てんだよ。全部
There's a little bit of damage is probably worth a few seconds.
最悪はすべてどけ邪魔だ。苦難はここで燃やし尽くします。
No, I was like, not. Oh, their Nanami's up now.
希望が
Nice.
怪人から生まれ変わります。身が全部ぶっはーい。元気一体これがナナミの最強の切り札だよ。バーストスクズメくらえ。どこ見てんだよ。
Yeah, it's really because it's the guild battle. It's so buffed, so
最悪は
the energy generation rate is so fast. It's really kind of worth it. Ah, Nanami didn't come up.
希望が怪人から生まれ変わります。いくよ。ナナミが全部ぶっ元気一体これがナナミの最強の切り札だよ。
Ba, 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 ba.
バーストスクープ無駄な抵抗だ。どこ見てんだよ。全部消えせ。
Yeah, this is this is lasting really long though.
ここで燃やし
It's like crazy long. Because you know they have triple time stop, so it's crazy. I do kind of wish
最強の切り札だよ。
we had some way to dump those red orbs.
バーストスクープ無駄な抵抗だ。
But
どこ見てんだよ。
oh, and I should probably save the Nanami. Like I shouldn't cast it.
最悪はすべてどけ邪魔だ。
Oh no, it came up already. We didn't have one though, so
希望が
kind of sucked.
怪人から生まれ変わります。ナナミが全部ぶっはーい。元気一体
I don't know why Nanami's like doing so much damage.
切り札だよ。
It's pretty cool though.
バーストスラッシャー変化。うわーどこ見てんだよ。全部
Let me just save the Nanami.
最悪はすべてどけ邪魔だ。
Nice.
希望が怪人から生まれ変わります。元気
Will we make it? Will we make it? I don't think so. Ah! Oh, we were a little bit slow.
指揮官ナナミとパワー
You
ちゃ
know,
ん
not
って
great, but
超
it's all right.
すごいでしょ。
Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back, Lynn and Edo Folo. Hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, that was it was an interesting battle. We've never done it with triple time stops. So that was a very long guild battle. But you know, we got our participation in. So yeah, I think we are done with most weeklies. Thank you, Lucia. Let's check. So we're good on this. I think this is about cleared too. And I guess we could run off a little bit of Sarah. You know, I'm a little faster than usual because I'm hoping to get to the story. Let's check the events. Make sure. I think everything's done. Ultimate Brawl. We got the rewards. You know, we didn't get super high. Oh, Eden Festival. We need to claim one more here. I think that's about it though. And oh, this one. Totally forgot. I wonder if people have figured out that you should, you know, you should ideally be playing this as co-op and not as, you know, competitive. Instant. I really wish they would fix the matchmaking where, you know, if no one has a room, you know, if you queue, it would create a room. But, you know, there's always someone who wants to play this PvP. So, you know. But, you know, if you don't, then, you know, everyone gets max points. And you get max points too, which kind of helps. You can literally be done with this, you know, daily in one try. Stay away. Stay away. Okay. Looks like everyone's on the same page. I hope. Okay, I was like, oh, what are they doing? Alright, I think that's safe too, yeah. As long as no one moves. I think people are starting to learn. I remember the first few days it was definitely like PvP all around. Nice. Alright, one more and then we all win. I think like that. Yay! Wow! That's really nice. After all the days of PvP, let me give them some likes. Throw them out. See if they want to go again. Give them a love first. Yeah, because, you know, farming this is, you know, much faster than doing with randoms. It can be, you know, quite messy. Yeah, I'm hoping to do, you know, story after this. So doing continuing from yesterday, we're doing a new Divide story. I think we did about three you know, scenes yesterday. So we have I think 17 or 18 more to go. But, you know, the story is really picking up. It's pretty cool. It's finally happening after a whole year. No, you know, no spoilers right now. Try to avoid spoilers during the general PGR section. But, you know, there will be plenty of spoilers. There'll be a ton of spoilers. You know, it's going to be all spoilers, basically. But, you know, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, yesterday my voice kind of died out. So, it was, I think I went too hard with the Collins voice. The Collins. But it was fun, you know. I haven't done it in about a month. You know, I've been saying how you know, the last two patches have had you know, less events and less stories as well. But you know, it's still pretty great every time. Like, oh wait, shit, let me move this way. I get the feeling Lucia's not gonna show up. If she does, it'll be good. But you know, really, you know, I've always said that. You know, we've been on a kind of a cliffhanger since a year ago. And you know, we're finally getting to it, which is amazing. Emotes. I can't believe I found some nice teammates. There was so many days of PvP. You know, everyone knows what they're doing. We're all just, you know, here to farm our points as far as we can take it. It would be nice. Yeah, my voice is feeling all right today. You know, it was really bad last night. I think it was it got really bad with columns. I think with Litz it was pretty hard too. And what's that other one? Nicola is not too bad. But yeah, it was. I don't know if I caught something the day before, and you know, it didn't feel great. It's definitely really scratchy, and it was hurting when I was doing the Pauline's voice. But you know, hopefully, you know, we'll get to it soon. But I want to stay with this group as long as they'll stay. 1200. We'd only need like 7 more games. Which is really nice. Yeah. And, you know, I did mention this is kind of like the that picture taking event. You know, they would like you know, there were like 3 people, and then like a Kuroro would show up, and then you would try to take pictures with it. But you could also hit other people to interrupt their pictures. But you know, if everyone just stood in place, everyone would get a full score every time. That's identical to the last round, wasn't it? Nice. Okay. Okay, we're good again. Yay! And we're like farming it out too. So nice. So, you know, one of us might hit Grandmaster pretty soon. And then we'll kind of have to probably just come back another day. I do like think how in the lobby the chibis have more animations than before, or it's up close so you can actually see them. I do really like PGR chibis. I think you know, I'm not a big fan of, you know, PGR the sticker chibis, the stamp chibis, the emoji, you know, emotes chibis. They're not as cute as this one, the dorm chibis, and you know, these, they're really cute. It's just yeah, that's right. Let's just stay here. Yay! I guess I'm the one who's gonna... I'm the one who will hit Grandmaster first. So it's gonna be me who jets out of here. I'm getting pretty cold though. Need a jacket. Give me a... Let me take off my headset 1 second. I need to change. It's too cold now. It was really hot the previous weekend, a few days ago. Cooling down. Stay still. And it's kind of a little bit warm. Very hot in the world right now. Summer for a lot of the world. And it's really hot. It was really hot for me. But it's a little cooler today. I have a small reprieve before another heat wave hits. And then we all die. I hate to bore you guys with this, but this is too good of an opportunity to pass up. Teammates who aren't trying to kill each other. You know, but I will be the one who has to leave since I will be capping out pretty soon. Yeah, see, most of the time you just stay still, and then you're kind of safe if you stay apart a little bit, staggered and apart. Actually, you know, other than the red things that pop up, I think if you stay in that formation, you can't hit each other. It's like impossible. It really does come down to the the final one, though. Those red panels can pop up anywhere and can mess you up. Should I save one more time for tomorrow? Or should I finish this off? This is so nice right now. I wish we could stay like this forever. He's looking for socks. Cold. It's kind of almost unusually cold. Bum, ba-dum, boom. All right, they're done. All right, that's actually we're supposed to claim something. Aha, missions, daily missions, accumulation. Ooh, we're so close. We'll come back tomorrow and do it though. But checking my times, we are good on times. So let me change my title. We're gonna go straight back to it. I'm gonna go a little less. I'm not gonna try so hard with Collins anymore. I was enjoying it too much, but it's definitely very damaging to my throat. So let me change title and we'll get back to the story. Okay, sorry about that. Reading time. Here we go. Story time. I almost feel like taking a break again. I feel like I need eye drops already. I don't know why. I mean, not feeling super great, but you know. All right, here we go. I'm never ready for this, but you know, I did it yesterday and we were having fun, so it's easier to get back into. A New Divide. So yesterday we found out. Okay, again, you know, for anyone still here who wants to avoid spoilers, please leave. We're doing stories, so there are bound to be spoilers. Not only for this chapter, but also, you know, previous chapters too, because they are very interconnected. So, yesterday, you know, we started here. I don't remember where we started exactly, but we learned that Karenina is on the moon. She's been working there. She's working on, you know, researching transport craft since they've been being shot down since the hetero creatures evolved. But then we learned that Kuroro has been actually researching 0-point energy, and they've been doing it behind everyone's backs. But you know, now that the world government has a need for it, they've kind of approved the project. So you know, Karenina, who's working on transports, you know, she's the head of the engineering force, I think. So you know, she's the foremost expert. So they're pulling her in to help with the 0-point energy. So the 0-point energy is, you know, it's actually something in, I think, real life too. You know, theoretical. But apparently there's some type of energy that can be generated from some other source that's almost like another dimension that, you know, it's essentially limitless, because it's not generated by things within our dimension, you know, that's it's not the usual type of energy, but there's a source, you know, from elsewhere that they don't really know. But that is also where the punishing virus was originally generated, so you know, there's a lot of danger there. But you know, so it's a very shady thing. You know? Essentially, they kind of stopped all development with the 0-point reactor ever since the accident with the punishing virus. But you know, Kurono shipped it to the moon, did it in secret, and now now they have the support of the government because times are dire and they really need it. And it's kind of isolated on the moon. But you know, yesterday they got to the reactor, and what we found. Okay, so this is spoilers, everyone. You know, for anyone who's trying to avoid, last chance. We found Luna there. Like, oh my god, we haven't seen Luna in a whole year in the story. So Luna's been missing ever since Fake Ascension. After the battle with the kaiju, you know, the whole base came crumbling down. You know, the Gabriel got beat up. Luna's been missing, but apparently she's been captured by Kurono the entire time, and she's here with she's kind of in suspended animation. We don't know what's going on yet, but she's right here in front of the reactor. So they need the reactor to power their super Omega weapon, kind of like the prototype from the Imperia frame. So they're kind of holding her hostage, but she's not really conscious either. So we don't know what's going on. That's where we left off. I was like, oh my god, we couldn't stop there, but we had to because my voice was dying so badly. So no more Colin's voice, or I mean, I'm going to tone it down a bit. But we're going to get straight to it. Zero rest. God, I feel so cold. I hope I'm not getting sick. Let me clear my nose. Alright, zero rest. Going straight into it. Only now, laughing freely in the absence of gravity, can these people ignore each other's beliefs. Beliefs, and factions to enjoy this technological breakthrough. It's going down. Oh my god. 0 point energy was once the ultimate vision of the future from the people in the Golden Age. Everyone knew about it. Everyone was staring at it. However, the development of 0 point energy was always a mystery. The only foundation of all its research was that it existed. Even experts in the energy sector could only start with trial and error. After countless failures, almost all researchers in the laboratory have lost patience, their spirits broken. Frustration fills every corner of the room. Only one small figure stands before everyone else, boldly but carefully forming different solutions, hoping to recreate what happened to the Atlantis reactor, as recorded in the Omega file.
Right. The number of virtual particles detected is normal, which means it's probably the conditions for the output not being able to sustain.
Oh no, I forgot. I'm sorry. I really wanted to find a sensor sound yesterday. For this, it would be so great. But I don't have it. I forgot to do it. I was kind of in a rush today too. I totally forgot about it. Hold on. Let me write this down. Let me write this down. I don't want to forget this again. It'd be so great with it. Why did I forget? I'm sorry, guys. Let me write a notification on my phone. This is Karenina. You know, she's gonna swear like every other line. Let's see. What day is today? Today's the 24th, right? Let me set this for 4 a.m. Get. What the? Get. Okay. Ta-da! All right. Sorry about that delay. Okay, let's get back started. Yeah, I kind of got tired of swearing so much. It's like, yeah, no. Oh my god, I lost all my tabs. What happened? How did I lose all my tabs? What happened? Okay, sorry about that. Really sorry. Okay, but we're back now. It would be so great if I had it. I really wanted it yesterday. I was just totally forgot about it.
Shit, it's still not working.
Karenina, still looking energetic, are we?
I'm glad you're used to it. It pisses me off every time I see her all energized while I'm dead tired. But I suppose a fool who won't quit is the only one who deserves to witness success firsthand.
Teddy dusts off the dirt from her clothes, having been resting on the floor, and stretches before standing up and operating on the terminal.
Hey, you there! Get a reading of the pressure inside the vacuum chamber and bring me another metal pipe. I smashed the last one.
So Karenina's hard at work with the, she's been tasked by, Kurono, who's supported by the government now to work on this 0-point energy stuff.
That lady there doesn't care who you are since that lady there doesn't care who you are once she's in work mode.
That Kurono researcher takes a look at Yarha. Although Yarha's role as research director is only nominal, the researchers still technically answer to him. We're all after the same thing here. Do as Karenina says. Unlike its mysterious and elitist image, scientific researches are boring and fruitless 80% of the time. The celebrated successes are the results of tens of thousands of repeated experiments. Karenina's grandfather had been doing all kinds of ridiculous experiments since she was young. Occasionally, most of the time, they ended in failure. Let me double check my stream title. Okay, here we go. But sometimes, very, very rarely, after an alarming explosion, she would find Kalon covered in soot, grinning and showing his perfect white teeth, walking out the door with a piece of coal in his hands. The young Karenina would carefully hold her grandfather's hands, wiping off the topmost layer of dirt to reveal the glistening diamond hiding inside. We're going back in the past?
Hey, nobody moves!
Having started working again for who knows how long, the researchers are all startled by Karenina's sudden shout, stopping their work immediately. Karenina is staring at a pencil on her desk until it slowly floats in the air. What? Even with only 1/6 of Earth's gravity, a pencil would not have levitated on the lunar surface out of nowhere. Uh-oh.
Teddy, take this down. This is it. All right. I'm recording it.
What's this, Karenina?
I hooked up the 0-point reactor with the original engine as its most susceptive detector.
As its most susceptible detector. The 0-point reactor in the lunar base was created as a power source for Babylonia, driving the space-traveling gravitational wave engine.
This engine was designed for 0-point energy. 0-point energy only. Other energy sources wouldn't work, so it was left here with the reactor. You're smiling. But that also means it will turn on with the slightest hint of 0-point energy, like this.
Karenina nods, motioning Teddy to enter the final commands. With the crystal clear ding echoing the laboratory, everyone and everything in the room is suddenly floating in the air, as if they are in actual space. Ooh. Does that mean we've succeeded?
Although the engine can only run at 50% of what it can theoretically do this way, without a doubt, the 0-point reactor is restarted.
Yay! All the researchers cannot help but cheer.
Yay! I love you, Karenina!
Whether they are from Kurono or the engineering force, everyone is floating. Everyone floating is high-fiving and celebrating with the people around them. Perhaps only now, laughing freely in the absence of gravity, can these people ignore each other's beliefs. Factions to enjoy this technological breakthrough as scientific researchers. Teddy cannot help but grin either. Her smile quickly fades as she knows there is a bigger question awaiting them after the 0-point reactor restarts. Collins again.
Finally, Liz. Do I look alright? Should I put on something decent? Yeah, you're fine.
Despite Liz's answer, Collins still straightens up his tie and cuffs patiently.
Collins, the Mega Omega weapon has been connected to a 0-point energy source. Karen, is the 0-point reactor running properly?
Karenina watches the Omega weapon, glowing blue upon receiving 0-point energy. Right now, it is only in standby mode.
More proper than any of you.
Ha! That's good enough for me. By the way, didn't you refuse to work with us originally?
The Cosmos Technician Unit might be neutral, but it doesn't mean we're planning to work with Kurono.
Across most technician unions, neutrality is part of why the Parliament has chosen Karenina to help Kurono after they agreed to work together.
We're helping you restart the zero-point reactor only because we need it to produce the Omega weapon the surface desperately needs right now. Don't overthink it.
But Hero creatures and corrupted won't sit and wait for the Omega weapon to attack. Humanity needs a more decisive breakthrough to turn things around.
Yeah, I really have to. I really have to cool it on the call-ins. This is what killed me yesterday. It's so fun to do though. It's just like, think of the slimiest sleazebag politician you can possibly be and then channel it all into it. Colin sends a file to Karenina's terminal. It is the latest project Parliament and Kurono have agreed to work on together.
A new specialized frame. In that case, the Omega weapon can indeed be fully utilized. Base model is made from the data of an agent.
Karenina glances at the sleeping Luna. Lit by the soft blue light, Luna's youthful face is the furthest thing Karenina would associate with what Luna is. An agent. The highest form of Ascendant.
Even though the model we built from Luna's data performed better than the regular constructs, it couldn't achieve what the new specialized frame would require to absorb the punishing virus.
Shit, no wonder you gave me that model. You were looking for more data, weren't you?
Aww. Poor Karenina.
You can think what you want. I just want you to understand that even the smallest treasure we take from that treasure trove is enough to make such an impact.
Collins gives Karenina a pat on her shoulder, revealing his usual malicious grin.
Yeah, the researcher yourself. Aren't you curious about what other secrets are hidden in that trove?
Collins nods at Yarha, and the energy pulse device connected to Luna begins to work, injecting her with energy. The pale Ascendant slowly opens her eyes under everyone's watchful gaze. People have their hands on their weapons. Even knowing that the Omega weapon is there, they are still frightened by Luna. Oh, Luna's awake! Oh my god, we've been waiting for this a whole year. Collins looks at Luna expectantly, hoping she will react. But Luna just looks at everyone there calmly and remains silent.
Luna, that's your name, isn't it? Do you remember me?
Okay, you know what? I do not have a Luna voice, because Luna has never shown up in the story so far. So I don't have a Luna voice. I don't actually know if I can pull it off. I think it's too close to Teddy right now. I'll be in trouble. Crap. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. I just noticed something was off. All right.
I witnessed your birth on that day, transforming from that lowly corrupted to the saintly angelic being you are. I've been hoping to meet you again ever since.
You got me on Luna. Luna's very she talks very abruptly. Like she doesn't, drag her words like it's the opposite of smooth. It's almost like it's very terse. But she hasn't said anything yet. Oh, here comes. Oh no, I'm not ready for this. I'm totally not ready for this. Luna is expressionless, but her gaze seems to have shifted slightly. Oh no, it's here. What am I gonna do? Oh no, I'm not ready for this. We haven't seen Luna in a whole year. I have no idea what's going on. So let me think. I already did too soft for Teddy, but I almost feel like I shouldn't. Like Karenina, I'm just breaking into falsetto and screeching to get her angry side through. I'll just go for it. I'm not ready for.
Yeah, you.
Oh, sorry.
You who are the one who turned me into a corrupted?
Of course not. It was an unfortunate accident that you got infected, or a necessary sacrifice. Even though Dr. Kalon had greatly increased the success rate of the construct technology, it was still flawed.
Huh, necessary sacrifice? Oh, is that so? You think it was an accident, but it doesn't matter anymore.
So essentially, I have to differentiate this from Teddy since, you know, the characters are together. I'll try my best though. Sorry, guys. Sorry to disappoint. Alright, here we go. Luna tries to connect to the Ascension network to no avail, as she expected. She has probably been deemed a threat to the network after her actions in City 075. But the punishing virus within her has not overtaken her and turned her into a corrupted, which means she is still an Ascendant for some reason, which surprises her.
Perhaps you're hoping to obtain something from me, humans, but I'm sorry to tell you that I'm no different to your constructs right now. All I have left...
I can't, you know, Luna is like really, really high pitched, but she's kind of like, I can't do it, I mean, obviously, but I'll try my best.
I'm sorry to tell you that I'm no different to your constructs right now. All I have left is the power to draw on the punishing virus.
Luna raises her bounded right hand slightly. A dark scarlet light flashes in her palm, causing all the soldiers to raise their weapons.
There is no punishing virus here.
Luna is astounded to find that there is almost no punishing virus in the atmosphere, except for what is inside her.
Don't be rash. We're on the moon right now. There is no virus for you Ascendants to absorb. And if you try to run, the Mega Omega weapon behind you will activate and destroy all viruses for you in one sweep.
So what does it do? It will destroy all viruses and you in one sweep. Okay.
I don't plan to run. The person you call Luna is dead.
What?
There's no place for me to return to.
What's going on? What's going on? Luna glimpses at the Omega weapon behind her, not showing much interest before closing her eyes again. Wait, go back to that one.
The person you call Luna is dead. There's no place for me to return to. There's no place for me to return to. There's no place for me to return to. I don't plan to run. The person you call Luna is dead. There's no place for me to return to.
Luna glimpses at the Omega weapon behind her, not showing much interest before closing her eyes again.
You humans are already capable of making something like that. But it's pointless. Humanity's end is destined.
At City 075, Luna chose to oppose the Ascension Network, siding with her sister and the human her sister trusted despite being humanity's enemy. And now, Luna has nowhere to return as an outcast.
But struggle all you want, like that person. Humans.
Luna's final words might be uncaring, but it does not sound hostile at all. If anything, there seems to be the faintest hint of hope. Ooh! Alright. Man, it's we waited a whole year for this. It's a lot of stuff gonna be happening. But the timing is pretty good right now. Let me take a quick break and we'll get back to it. You know, we'll see how long we can go. We might go a little bit past 3. Just because I want to do more. Alright, thank you everyone. I'll be right back. We'll continue. Thank you everyone for waiting. And let's get back to it. Okay, so we have a splitting story. It still looks like 21 scenes overall. But we have one here. And we have one here. So let's just go in order. Gazing into the night. Make sure everything's running, right? Here, we got another hour at least. Gazing into the night. Perhaps humans are still as naive as the children who wonder about the moon. But one day, it will transform science's power into a new hope. Yarha is adjusting the data on his terminal in the dimly lit construct laboratory. Projected before him, in the holoscreen, is a white-colored construct, slowly taking shape. Ever since he took the assignment to design the new specialized frame, Yarha has had to stay in this room. Even with how focused Yarha is, the slightest breeze or movement around him makes him double-check his surroundings before returning to his work.
Oh, phew, it is alright. Just drop the pen.
He is clearly scared of the girl in the center of the laboratory, the Ascendant Luna. Although he does not know much about the Ascendants, even the mad scientists of Kurono consider them to be extremely dangerous. For no particular reason, he recalls the other white construct who startled him in the past during their first test.
Oh, damn it. I really should stay away from anything white next time.
His gaze lands on the unfinished white construct in his terminal, and he sighs.
I guess I'll leave Kurono after completing this frame.
Hey! Hey!
Ah! Right as Yarha is about to dive back into his work, he is startled by a greeting from behind. So much so that it makes him toss his terminal away involuntarily. Luckily, the flying terminal gently lands on the ground, and Yarha is reminded of the moon's lower gravity. Seeing his terminal still intact, Yarha finally has time to check who greeted him, and finds Karenina standing there.
Oh, Karenina, why are you here?
Karenina picks up the terminal for Yarha, and she notices the frame on the screen.
Hey, is this the design for the new specialized frame?
Yeah, it's not too different from what we planned. With the data we got from this agent, the frame can absorb the punishing virus in a larger area before eliminating it with the Omega weapon inside.
So, are they talking about Imperia? I don't actually know. If anyone knows, you can chime in. I think, in, not the last chapter, but not chapter, last scene, but a couple scenes back, they did say that this is kind of takes place 3 weeks before, surviving Lucem. So it's technically a little bit in the past. So they might be talking about, Imperia. So it can absorb the punishing virus in a larger area before eliminating it. Sounds like Imperia.
I thought you people from Kurono would have kept this secret.
Given that the guards let you in, it means Collins is fine with whatever you do.
It seems so. After all, he needs us to maintain this Omega weapon. But there doesn't seem to be a reason to turn it on.
Ever since Luna woke up, she's not put up any resistance despite her indifference, providing Yarha with the data he needs for the new specialized frame.
No. There are still plenty of reasons. Please make sure it's working properly, Karenina.
All his fear is the fear of the unknown. His only fear is the fear of the unknown. No one knows when the gentle girl before them will turn into a bloodthirsty monster.
Seriously, why did you take this job if you're so afraid?
Because the person using this frame is someone I knew. I want to do my absolute best for her, right? You might know her too.
Yarha opens up the list of testers for the new specialized frame, and the first and only person on it is none other than Liv of Grey Raven.
Huh? Liv? I thought Grey Ravens were still on the surface. Why would she?
They're trying to give Liv and her commandant back to Babylonia so they can perform adaptation on her while treating that commandant. Liv will need to connect to her commandant when she switches her frame.
But if commandant doesn't wake up in time...
Karenina remembers from previous files that without a commandant with high adaptability to stabilize the mind of the new specialized frame,
The user of the new specialized frame will suffer from unknown mind illnesses and die in 3 hours at the latest.
Liv, does she know about that?
Yara nods solemnly, answering Karenina's question.
For the people with her, for the entire humankind, she still chooses to become this necessary sacrifice. She hasn't changed at all, not hesitating to put others before herself.
Yarha takes out a small bullet shell from his pocket. Once a symbol of his cowardice, it now gives him courage.
So I'm going to do my best to help. After all, it's rare to work on something righteous like this in Kurono.
Water. Okay. Yarha scratches his head as he closes his terminal before leaving Karenina behind, telling her he needs to submit some reports to data analytics.
Is that a necessary sacrifice?
Karenina knows that no one wants to sacrifice anyone willingly, but there is no other way. We cannot help it. Humanity is simply facing the impossible choice. If it were not Liv, it would have been Lucia, Bianca, the Grey Raven Commandant, or even Karenina herself. Still, Karenina cannot help but think that the sacrifice is her fault, or the fault of the entire humankind. They are weak. They have been weak. Yo, why? Alpha should just pop up here. They have been weak, so they need to sacrifice someone in exchange for hope. I'm assuming this is Luna. Maybe. Or maybe it's her grandfather. Let's just read it. Humans have always been like this. There has never been progress without sacrifice. Karenina almost forgets that there is a frightening presence in this laboratory. It's Luna. She looks up at the speaking Luna, enveloped in dim blue light. The girl in white looks ethereal.
Countless humans stand at a crossroad of choice, sacrificing the fated few, surviving due to the science built upon absolute rationality. You are also one of the few sacrificed in the name of science, aren't you?
Karenina remembers what Colin said. Luna only became a corrupted because the construct technology back then was flawed, and Karenina's grandfather was the one responsible for the theories on construct tech.
It doesn't matter to me anymore. Like what that man said, I was simply unfortunate.
Perhaps Luna does not care about what will happen to her anymore, be it an unjust fate or the consequences of her actions. Luna cannot go back and choose another path. So sad.
But what does that mean to you? The culmination of absolute rationality is now in the palm of your hand. Can it bring hope without requiring sacrifices?
When Karenina was very young, living in the slums where hunger and death stained the air, she also tried to be a well-mannered child and fit in with others. No matter how hard she tried, however, it always ended in a fight. Karenina used to wonder about the similarities between her and science. If its developments and her constant brawls were simply a curse of destruction, destroying nature, the earth, and eventually, themselves. Kalon, grandfather.
Karen, look, it's the full moon tonight. It's been exactly 29 days and 12 hours since the last one.
Oh, this is young Karenina. Oh my gosh, she looks so different. What's going on? Oh, wow. She's... Oh my god, I wish they put this into an interlude. You used to be a well-mannered child and fit in with others.
Oh no, it's 29 days, 12 hours, and 43 minutes. Got so mad when I didn't remember the exact time, Grandpa.
Oh, is it? Haha, I've forgotten, but it's no matter. Karen can remember what I forgot, can't you? Right, let me tell you about the stories with the moon and the rabbits before I forgot. Once there was a bunch of happy rabbits.
Grandpa, why aren't you mad? I had a fight with someone again today.
Is fighting other people fun for you, Karen?
Fighting. It hurts when I got hit, and my fist hurts when I punch. But I can't hold back even knowing that. They say I only know how to fight and destroy, and I'm just as mad as you.
How boring. Let's look at the moon instead. That's way more interesting. Alright, pop quiz. Do you know how the moon was formed, Karen?
The moon, wasn't it always there?
Of course not. Once upon a time, a giant meteor clashed with the Earth and poof, a massive chunk of the Earth got separated before becoming the moon. So,
that's Karenina.
So the land we're standing on was once connected to the moon up there?
you got that right. There would be no moon without destruction. Isn't that something? So destruction itself isn't inherently a bad thing, you see. And it's not just the moon. A theory says that the universe was just a lifeless singularity before it exploded and created everything beautiful. So the greatest power of all is actually explosions.
Oh, I see.
This is where she gained her love for explosions. Oh my.
All right, on to the next question.
Hold on, Grandpa. I'm not ready. Scientific discoveries always accompany uncertainties. Perhaps like the development of zero-point energy, they will bring about endless disasters and create many necessary sacrifices, like you.
Karenina smiles, meeting Luna's gaze.
Perhaps we aren't strong enough yet, and our best researchers are as naive as the children who wonder about the moon. But the knowledge we amass is not for nothing. One day we will transform science's destructive power into a new hope.
Luna cannot help but smile. This is the first time she feels human to Karenina.
Unwilling to give up hope. You're as stubborn as my sister. Lucia and the others are still fighting on the surface. I'm not gonna lose to them.
The warriors' battle is coming to an end, but the engineers' fight is just about to start. I was gonna say PGR at its finest. Oh, so great. But let's keep going. I should, keep up the water though. I'm gonna die otherwise. Yesterday we only did like an hour and a half and I was so dead already. Let's finish the top path. I think it's more, chained together, and then we'll do the bottom path afterwards. 19.7. See you later. Or not. I don't think I'll see you again, but still, see you. Knock knock. Someone is knocking on the door to the bedroom in the dead of night, albeit very gently, as if trying not to startle the people inside the room. Not getting any response, a girl with black hair pokes her head from behind the door. Oh no, it's mother. Oh my god, Lucia's gonna show up. Lucia. Not expecting to get discovered, the girl looks at her mother, her large eyes blinking.
Did I wake you, Mom?
Lucia's mother simply smiles and waves at her.
Come on, look at you, all sneaky, like you're about to steal some snacks.
Embarrassed, Lucia walks in with a picture book in her hands.
Do you want a bedtime story? Come on then.
Lucia nods eagerly before quickly walking toward her mother, only to stop halfway through.
What's wrong? My Lucia's getting shy?
Lucia shakes her head and points at her mother's growling belly. Her mother's pregnant. Oh, she must be so young then. Wait, hold up. Aren't they only like 1 year difference in age? Maybe 2? I don't know. Let's just go.
Dad said the baby inside you is very fragile. Don't want to get too close. Oh, that's alright. Maybe the baby wants a story too. Really? Really?
Lucia smiles again, carefully approaching her mother and handing her the book. Seeing how funny Lucia looks, being both scared and curious, Lucia's mother grabs her daughter's hand and places it on her belly. The gentle movement inside her mother can be felt with her hand. For the first time, the young Lucia truly feels the existence of life.
Mom, something's moving. It's moving.
Her mother smiles, holding up the picture book before frowning.
The story with the moon and the rabbits again. Haven't you heard it enough times from your dad already? But the baby hasn't even heard it before.
Lucia's mother pats Lucia on the head, recalling how Lucia was once a fragile life inside her not too long ago. Now, here her daughter is, starting a life of her own in this world.
You really like this story, don't you? How about we name the baby Luna, like the moon, if the baby's a girl? Does the moon have a name too? It does. People always name the things that are important to them. Do you like that name, Lucia? Luna, Luna.
Lucia recites the name silently, over and over again.
You're gonna be a sister, whether the baby's... You're gonna be an One-san, whether the baby's a girl or a boy. You have to protect them and be their role model, okay? You have to walk on the right path and be a good person.
Lucia nods solemnly, accepting her duty and her title as One-san, even if she does not completely understand her mother's words.
Luna, Luna, stay here. I'll protect you. I'll never leave you, no matter what you've become. I'll stand with the Commandant and Grey Raven. I will find the answer I'm looking for. So, Luna.
Ah, Lucia! Oh, I thought we wouldn't have, we haven't seen Lucia in like 3 patches. That was great. Crumbs to feed, Lucia simps for a few more months to come. Luna slowly opens her eyes. She thinks she's just had a dream, but she does not remember what it was about. It has been a very long time since she last dreamt. Now wait. She finds herself still inside this dimly lit laboratory. As her memories return, she remembers that she is but a walking dead, imprisoned on the moon. Someone is moving. Gotten used to the many technicians being around her and doing all kinds of tests and experiments. There's only one person today.
Hey there.
Finding Luna waking up, Karenina casually greets the caged girl before returning to her work. She's going through the power nodes of the Mega Omega weapon one by one, inspecting them and taking out the specialized parts from within, replacing them with regular components. Noticing Luna's gaze, Karenina shakes the tools in her hands.
I'm swapping them with regular parts so the Kurono people can still repair the Omega weapon, even when they don't know how it works. It won't affect the structure and power though, so don't even think about escaping. I'm gonna try and conceal as much of the Omega weapon's technology and data as possible, in case the Kurono people find out about them in the future. Not that I think this can keep them away for long. And I thought you were working together. Is it human nature to be mistrustful? I suppose. Or it is human nature to be mistrustful, I suppose. Even trusting those madmen once is too much for me. I don't want anything to do with them in the future.
Karenina hesitates for a second before deciding to continue.
The fight on the surface is over for now. My job here is done. I'll be back on Babylonia tomorrow.
Luna takes a look at Karenina, seemingly unsurprised. She has guessed so from what Karenina said.
Is that so? Given how relaxed you look, I reckon the humans have survived another calamity. They have indeed. Sorry to disappoint you. The new specialized frame we built with the information we got from you made it in time. They've tore through the battlefield with a ray of light, saving everyone on the surface.
Karenina bites her lip, without realizing it, chuckling wryly.
Still,
I don't have no idea how to pronounce it. Pyrrhic? I don't know what it means either.
Still, it was a victory. More people are killed by the hetero creatures, and more homes flooded by the red tide.
Look it up real quick. Pyrrhic. A victory won at too great a cost to have been worthwhile for the victor. Come on, Google, here we go.
Pyrrhic.
Pyrrhic. It's just Pyrrhic.
Pyrrhic.
Pyrrhic victory.
Still, it was a Pyrrhic victory. More people are killed by the hetero creatures, and more homes flooded by the red tide. Regardless, we've kept the spark to fight back at the very least. The power that we created, the science that created, has saved everyone for once.
The task force took the largest hit, but everyone has survived, even the Grey Ravens, who were the most injured.
Grey Raven.
That is the team that Lucia her other sister in Babylonia, and the commandant who dragged her from the polyphage belonged to.
Lucia, still alive, and she saved a lot of people.
Luna knows more than anyone how weak humans are, so she is even more surprised to witness their strength time and time again.
Even after all the despair she's been through, she's still fighting for hope. Of course she is.
Karenina fixes the last component before stretching her arms.
Lucia is strong. I know it better than most as her true rival. As long as someone believes in her, she will stand and defy any kind of fate. I'm impressed by her, but I also want to surpass and defeat her. Perhaps I couldn't do it before, but much like humanity's battle with the punishing virus, no one loses forever.
Ungrounded confidence and unfounded convictions. Luna would have easily torn apart Karenina's fantasy with the calculations she got from the Ascension Network. But Luna is just an empty shell of conflicts now. She has no direction, no beliefs, and no future. And yet, she still has a yearning. Had the girl named Luna not been born into this world, Lucia would not have gotten hurt protecting her sister. She would have had a different future. Karenina watches Luna silently and speaks softly as if she has read Luna's thoughts.
Information regarding agents is highly classified, whether in Kurono or Babylonia. Your existence will never be known, I suppose. No one will know what has happened here, not even Lucia. Oh, I see. I don't think the name Luna needs to exist anywhere anymore.
Luna smiles gently without realizing it, as if what she just said was the best news she could have hoped for. He's kind of like giving up on everything.
I don't think I'll see you again, but still, see you. See you. See you.
I can't. The laboratory returns to silence after Karenina is gone. Luna closes her eyes once again. Perhaps the time would pass more quickly in her dreams, thought the undying agent.
Lucia.
Alright, now we're just we've gone through this pretty fast. I mean, well, faster than before. You know, it's still, this patch is seemingly a little bit longer than the previous patch. You know, last patch we kind of finished everything in 2 days, roughly 6 hours. You know, right now we're kind of I guess we're only about 2.5 hours in, but you know, we're about a third of the way there, so it might be a little bit longer, which is a good thing. But we're gonna keep moving. And I do drink some water though. Yeah, I need my voice to last, hopefully until we can go a little bit over time. Since I'm really enjoying this story and waiting so long for this, a whole year. Always in character, even without a script or rehearsals. The moment an actor steps onto the stage, he must embody his role. Who is it? Don't tell me it's Roland. It's Roland! I wasn't. Oh my god! You know what? This could go down. I hope Roland and Alpha are gonna get back together and. Oh, this is. Who can doubt that in times to come, when the true history of my famous deeds comes to light, the wise man who compiles them when he begins to recount my first sallies so early in the day will write in this manner. No sooner had rubicund Apollo spread over the face of the wide and spacious earth the golden strands of a beauteous hair, no sooner had diminutive and bright-hued burbs, with dulcet tongues greeted in sweet mellifluous harmony the advent of rosy dawn. I have no idea what this is, damn it. I don't understand any of these words. This is probably from some like old Shakespeare or something. Who, forsaking the soft couch of her zealous consort, revealed herself to mortals through the doors and balconies of the Manchegan horizon, then the famous night. Flipping the page, he finds the rest of the notebook blank. The rough pencil marks coming to an end. The fate of the notebook's owner is unknown, much like the rest of the story transcribed. Roland turns around and looks at the scorched earth behind him. Perhaps a group of hetero creatures or some powerful corrupted swept across this crimson land, destroying everything but this small notebook. So, last time we saw Roland was Evernight Beat. He was kind of working with the new Transcendence. He's still searching for Luna. So he's kind of working with Vonnegut. But behind the scenes we can tell him that he's not really working for them. He's kind of just chilling with them. Roland's a little bit duplicitous at times. He's a great actor too. From his interlude was so great. I really love that interlude. It was so good. But he's kind of his heart still belongs to Luna. Kind of gave him new purpose. And he might still be looking for Luna. But he's kind of sided with the new Transcendence with Vonnegut and stuff. But he has his own agenda as well. Roland turns around and looks at the scorched earth behind him. Perhaps a group of hetero creatures or some powerful corrupted swept across this crimson land, destroying everything but this small notebook. Finding a burnt tree trunk, Roland sits down and tears off a piece of blank paper from the book. After some thought, he quietly places a small object above the paper before folding it. A girl walks out of the shadow, curious about how Roland keeps folding the paper in his hand. It's Cinderella, I knew it.
Huh, what are you doing?
Roland smiles and gives the paper one final press before standing it up on a burnt branch in front of him. It is an origami rabbit. Can't you tell? It's a rabbit. Do you know what a rabbit is? Cinderella looks at the paper bunny and frowns.
I know what it is, but is this a rabbit?
I think I did a pretty good job. It's small and white with big eyes and long ears. Isn't it adorable?
Adorable? How can a creature so weak be adorable? I don't understand why you made it.
Roland stands up from his tree trunk and stretches. Maybe. I was bored. Cinderella has no idea what the man before her is thinking, but she does not need to know. It was Mister's idea to keep him with them, and Mister is never wrong.
Mister is looking for you. Come, he told me it's your reward.
Roland's gaze shifts just a little bit, his expression remaining the same, as if he is performing the role he has always been playing with ease. Someone whose thought is inscrutable. Oh, well, then I should probably go and claim it quickly. Following Cinderella, Roland takes one last look at the origami rabbit on the branch before he departs this wasteland, and he retracts his mocking smile. I'm counting on you, Lady White Rabbit. Ooh.
Mister, I brought him here.
Oh god, Vonnegut, my voice. Vonnegut's as bad as Liv. Maybe not as bad as Bulau. The man facing away from Cinderella is looking at the night sky, seemingly deep in thought. Hearing her, he nods and turns around. Hello, Mr. Vonnegut. It seems like you haven't forgotten our deal.
Oh god. Of course not. A fair exchange is key to any partnership. Your work has earned you your reward.
Roland smiles and gives Vonnegut a gentleman's bow. Don't mention it. It was what I do best. Still, I can't help but wonder about the two monsters created by the hetero hive mother. It took so much effort, but Babylonia's new weapon seems to have kept them at bay.
That is arguably the best answer humans can come up with, given how desperate they are. After all, they do possess an ace up their sleeve.
Vonnegut looks at Roland, awaiting his reaction. So they do have Luna with them. That would explain why they didn't kill her. The secrets one can learn from an agent are too valuable.
But they certainly haven't learned all of them, otherwise they wouldn't have created that imperfect construct. But the more they learn, the closer they are to their demise.
Roland shrugs, unconcerned. Oh god, my throat hurts already. I had to find another way to do this. Roland shrugs, unconcerned. He leans on a random tree that looks steady enough, asking the question he cares about the most while pretending to be indifferent. So, our dearest Luna, where is she? Vonnegut seems to have expected Roland's question. Ooh, and he has an answer prepared.
Luna is kept by humans in a place we can see but cannot touch.
What is that? A riddle? I wasn't expecting you to make it difficult for me. Wait a minute. Roland quickly realizes that what Vonnegut said was not a riddle, but a fact. a fact Roland sees every day but ignores. Roland looks to the sky. The moon shines, casting light on his face. The moon? Luna's on the moon? Pleased, Vonnegut nods and turns his gaze toward the moon as well.
She's currently locked inside Babylonia's lunar base. It was once a research center for Babylonia's main edge. And now people have restarted the zero-point reactor there, using it to create the Omega weapons that are lethal to the punishing virus.
Roland rubs his chin and ponders. He glances towards Cinderella on the side and smirks, having come up with an idea. I don't know how you found out about this information, and I have no way to prove it. If you say Luna was under the Mariana Trench, I wouldn't be able to go there either. Isn't that right?
Mister won't lie to you. If he says she's on the moon, then Luna's on the moon. How you get there?
Cinderella takes a look at Vonnegut, and he nods in return.
Voodoo. Maybe you should explain.
Ooh, so we haven't seen Voodoo since Inscription of Labyrinth. I think the mask cracked off, and then the Merciful One kind of was creeping in the background. We don't know much about her either, but she's working in Babylonia too, so there's a lot of conspiracy going on. Right as he says that, a large shadow crowds the three of them above their heads. The figure who eventually lands is the transcendent Voodoo. No, I don't have a voice for Voodoo. I don't know what to do either. Oh. Anyone have any input? I mean, she has boobs, so I'm gonna assume it's female, and she has it's like a very robot suit. So, you know, my robot voices are. There's been a lot of robot voices. So, you know, I don't have any voice changes or anything. It's just my voice. I don't want to use GLaDOS. GLaDOS is, you know, for Gestalt. That's the easiest one for me to do, though. I also kind of use it for Project Sekai Vocaloids too. Okay.
Loki.
I'll just do Sexy Onesan voice. Sexy Onesan robot, maybe.
Loki found an abandoned city 20 kilometers to the east where quite many Babylonian soldiers were gathering. After catching a soldier to invest,
That doesn't sound right. I don't know. I don't know. Anyone have input?
Loki found an abandoned city 20 kilometers to the east where many Babylonian soldiers were gathering after catching a soldier to investigate. To play with him until he spilled his secret, then blood.
I don't know. Another Voodoo. What's going on? Voodoo's voice suddenly becomes metallic and sharp. Ooh, okay. I'll do that. There seems to be some kind of form of personality breakdown due to the mind defect of a humanoid hybrid construct.
Loki found an abandoned city 20 kilometers to the east where quite many Babylonian soldiers were gathering after catching a soldier to investigate. To play with him until he spilled his secret, then blood. There's an intact space shuttle underneath the ruins of that city. Those people are trying to board it to return to Babylonia. I believe that model is capable of traveling to the moon.
I see. If we can get to the ship first, we can easily go for a joyride to the moon. Vonnegut turns back towards Roland. Roland cannot tell how Vonnegut feels underneath his mask.
Luna is currently blocked by the Ascension Network. She has lost the power of an agent, but not her status as one. It is a most peculiar situation. Her survival has certainly given humans an opportunity to cheat, which would hinder the Ascension Network. That is why I want you to rescue Luna from the humans. And if she can't be saved.
Vonnegut nods at Cinderella, signaling her to take out the prepared sealed case.
Luna cannot be allowed to exist. Not her body, not her mind, not even the idea of her.
Roland takes the case and opens it. Inside, he finds a container that is filled with crimson liquid, within which submerges a slice of constantly mutation-pale flesh.
This is the remaining stem cell of the hetero hive mother who birthed the twins. It can grow infinitely by devouring all kinds of matter and energy.
An unexpected byproduct, I'd say. It's not very intelligent, but it can tell friends from foes when controlled. That's good enough.
You want me to use this thing to remove Luna?
You're correct, but you believe you cannot save her, or...
Vonnegut's golden pupil stares straight at Roland.
as he stresses his remaining words. When you believe Luna, as an agent, is no longer worth saving.
Ooh. I mean, he's still leaving up the choice to Roland, though. Roland chuckles, putting the container back inside before holding the case. When do I leave, then? Roland asks Vonnegut, pretending to sound casual, but he is surprised to find Voodoo answering him. Ooh, oh no, Voodoo's coming too.
Not I. We.
Ooh. She's gonna. Oh no. The white origami rabbit stands out in its charred surroundings. The hand gently lifts and carefully unfolds it, revealing the microscopic vessel of an encrypted message inside the paper. Who's he working with?
Yes! Yeah, Lucia!
Oh my god, this chapter! Oh, finally back to main story.
Yo, why? Yo, why?
The message is quickly read, though. The vessel is then gently crushed by the hand, becoming one with the ashes on the ground. She glances in the direction where the somewhat fresh footprints disappear, before making her way east in haste. Meanwhile, the unfolded origami is placed back onto the branch, its form once again a rabbit. But perhaps the folds will never look as they once were. Yay! Okay, what time is it? Check our times. We're good on time. So we did the top half. The top half is, Karenina talking to Luna. The bottom half is the Ascendants plotting with Roland. Where do we want to continue? Let's do the top half again. Well, yeah, let's do the top half. Looks like we have a battle here. So it's Karenina. I don't know what she's doing now. Maybe it's just a walking, exploration quest. All her equipment is packed. The 0 point reactor has restarted. The Omega weapons are entering production. The duty of the engineering force is complete, and it is time for Karenina and her team to leave the moon. Karenina takes a look at her workplace of the last month one last time. From an unknown site. Okay, wait. So, the last month. They said specifically that this happened 3 weeks before surviving Lucem. So now it's after the time of surviving Lucem. So now we're finally, caught up with, the story kind of left off on surviving Lucem. So this is now post surviving Lucem. Her last bow, it doesn't really matter where, what point of time it took, since there's kind of simulations. This may be after her last bow, maybe not, but it is very clearly after surviving Lucem. So I think this is pretty good now. All right, let's from an unknown site to the familiar space it is now. This place has been nothing but memorable.
What's wrong? Are you gonna miss this place? What about requesting a transfer? Well, a guy in the union who can pull some strings. Baka, that's not it.
Karenina simply cannot fathom how the scientists from the Golden Age managed to design and build this 0 point reactor from scratch. Even after all these years, this machine that carries humanity's dreams and hope is still equally moving. It might be a sentiment only engineers and makers hold.
One day we will invent something even more impressive than 0 point energy. It's not even nighttime and you're already dreaming.
Before she knows it, Teddy also turns her gaze toward the 0 point reactor. Karenina is staring at and reveals an unmistakable smile.
But I suppose something like the 0 point reactor can only be designed by those who can't tell dreams from reality.
Oh, indeed. Those past scientists are amazing, aren't they?
A new voice suddenly appears beside them, startling both Teddy and Karenina.
Dude, no one knew you were here.
That happens a lot.
Yaraha coughs, hoping to lessen his embarrassment, but it doesn't work.
Actually, Kurono sent me to see you off, and make sure you haven't taken something you shouldn't take, or left behind something you shouldn't leave behind.
How tactfully phrased.
This is the end of their partnership. No one can tell if they will become sworn enemies the next second.
It wasn't up to me. Collins and the others returned to Babylonia after the new specialized frame was completed. I'm the only one left, so I have to play the bad guy.
As you can tell, our captain has left nothing behind, but a few words of bullshit. Haven't you guys been monitoring us anyway?
Well, we have.
At that moment, a Kurono researcher appears and hands Yarha a report.
Huh, the power of the reactor is decreasing. Oh wait, let's try.
The power of the reactor is decreasing.
He suddenly notices Karenina and the rest of the engineering force standing nearby. And he turns to look at Yarha.
Don't worry, it's gonna take a few hours for the transport crafts to arrive. We can still be partners before that, right?
Yarha looks at Karenina and Teddy with such hopefulness in his eyes that it honestly feels hard to reject him.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. I know a 0-point energy enthusiast who wouldn't mind helping.
Teddy pushes Karenina forward while leaning in a corner, refusing to move.
Fuck you! Don't you make things up about me.
I really need that sensor sound. It would make it so much better.
But if there really is something wrong with the reactor, it's gonna impact the production of the Omega weapon. I should go take a look.
I know you'll help, Karenina.
Teddy waves goodbye gleefully as Karenina leaves with Yarha, but she has an odd feeling for some reason.
I can't shake the feeling that something bad's about to happen.
Oh, here we go. Combat.
あいつがターゲットか。先陣を切らせてもらうぞ。
Advance to the terminal. Here we go.
Stop! Don't arbitrarily change the parameters of the device without approval.
Get out of my way!
According to the schedule, you have no longer have permission to access the reactor. If you know what's best for you, you leave here as soon as possible.
There's a power issue with the 0-point reactor. If I don't fix it,
Oh, I missed it. There we go.
you Colonel just make things worse.
Weapons down, hands up, step away from the control panel. You aren't authorized to be here. You don't want to violate your agreement, do you?
Well, it's time for this authorization at a time like this. Our agreement clearly states it's an emergency. I have the right to conduct temporary inspections of the 0-point reactor. If you're looking for a fight, I'm not one to be messed with. But at least it gives me a chance to test out my new frame. Get a load of this! Yep. Oi, get good!
Pow. Pow. Boom. I wish my Japanese was better. I keep saying that, but I'm so lazy right now. Resume checking. Here we go. Have a... Oh, I can't even... It doesn't even work with movement. Damn it. Okay.
Something's wrong with the data. It's deviated too far from the presets. We'll be in a load of trouble if there's a critical issue. No, I need to check the reactor core again.
Karenina, stop what you're doing immediately. Keep resisting and we'll shoot you on the spot.
Damn it, enough with the Kuno scare tactics. This 0-point reactor is humanity's hope. I won't let it be destroyed. Just try and stop me.
Pow. Pow. Oh no. Ah. I don't know if she has signature. She does. Here we go.
No response? Was it Kuno? I need to check. Oh,
What's that? Corrupted? Corrupted construct? What's going on here? Need an orb. Here we go. How? How? Oh no, they're all corrupted now. I'm trying to drag them together. really wonder how, SSS Karenina plays. People seem to get really good mileage out of her. In War Zones and in that new game mode too. The Ultimate Brawl. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one there too.
大したことねえ。別に褒められるようなことじゃ。
Okay, we don't even know what's going on, but the power started dropping in the reactor. Oh, it won't let us do another one. I kind of want to do, a whole series before we move to the next. But let's keep going for now. We have no choice. We have to do this one. So back to Roland and the Vonnegut and the other Transcendents. Oh, you gotta play Roland at least.
Hey, are you sure this is the way? And why aren't you flying me there if you have wings?
So Voodoo's watching him. He's gonna carry out the job if he doesn't, probably.
Roland slows down and sighs, complaining intentionally. He has to figure out a way to stall and get rid of the woman before him. Fine by me, as long as you're not worried about falling from the sky and turning into a piece of junk.
Maybe I should just stick with robot voice. It's so weird with that because I can't think of Voodoo as anything else other than a cold-hearted robot.
Come on, I'm your comrade, am I not? Is that how you treat your comrades? How concerning.
I don't. This is Voodoo. This is the alternate Voodoo now.
Boy, you're not one of us. You stay around Mister because of your own agenda. We've never considered you as our comrade. Why do you insist on finding that agent? She's lost all her power. It should be worth nothing to you.
Roland smiles. From Voodoo's inept probing, he is sure that this woman is here to keep an eye on him instead of accompanying him. Her acting still has a long way to go.
Luna lost her power, but not her status as an agent, which means Ascendant hasn't completely rejected her. If I can find her, perhaps I can find a way to obtain that status from her.
And there it is. The perfect lie is always an ounce of falsehood enshrouded in truth. Now he just needs to find out if Voodoo will be convinced.
You madness, more so than us. Is it now? At least I think it's a decent goal to aim for. Otherwise, what fun there is to stay alive. What fun is there to stay alive?
Voodoo suddenly stops, and Roland also pauses.
Did she find out? No? We're here. It's underneath this rune.
Roland observes his surroundings quietly. Nothing's out of the ordinary. That said, there were plenty of opportunities on the way here for Voodoo to strike had she wanted.
Finally. What a terrible journey that has been. We would have been here sooner had you not been complaining.
Roland shrugs dramatically before following Voodoo into the ruins. Honestly, I don't remember much about Voodoo. I remember that chapter they went to, Luna and Lucia's childhood home. I remember they found out about 21's past. And, Roland was kind of sneaking around everywhere. That was before his frame came out.
Kurono-kun, damn Ascendant, what's he doing here? What a boring cliche.
Boom. Ascendants come to unleash destruction. What are you expecting? I gotta read real fast here. Unfortunately, this is not the climax. He said the line.
Huh? Someone's down already? I didn't even open fire.
Is the theater crew out of funds? Looks like a party up ahead. Why didn't I get invited?
Imada. Climax?
No, not yet.
Oh, don't come any closer, Ascendant. Taking your dog for a walk, I see. Oh, it feels like we've been surrounded. Everyone take care of the man in front first.
Think I can be so easily trifled with? That won't do. How can a knight tolerate being underestimated? Looks like all the performers are finally here. In that case, I need to break a sweat as well. Ow! Itai na. Imada climax. Ah!
Looks like I underestimated you. It's hard for an actor to get excited about such a boring play. Yeah. Roland is definitely my my favorite male constructor voice. Wave after wave. Don't let the Ascendants get to the ship. We need to stop him at all costs. Such pedestrian battles, only serving to put the audience to sleep in their seats. Imada Kuraimatsu Bow. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
観客の皆様がじっと見てるよ。
1, 2, 3, 4.
どこへ逃げるつも
1,
り？
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
観客の皆様がじっと見てるよ。
1, 2, 3, 4.
真の叫びをもっと
I
聞
think I
かせ
broke
て
a
よ。
little sweat. It's just the prologue, but it feels too long-winded. We're gonna fight Voodoo? Alpha! Yay, Lucia! I love you! Huh, what a truly unexpected guess. What brought you here, Alpha? Looks like you're getting along with your new comrade, Roland. About time you showed up, Roland. Our plan's up. That woman's been following. I advise you not to act rashly, Roland. Once she's taken care of you, you're next. Uh-oh.
これで終幕。
That's the end.
この
Oh, it's going down.
楽しめた？
It's Lucia. Ping, ping. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. I'll eat your pretty face. I'll write my name on your body with your vital fluid. Voodoo accelerates and climbs before retracting her wings midair, dashing toward Alpha. Right as she is about to hit the ground, her form shifts, and she extends her claws like a wolf, striking Alpha with her slashes. Mad dogs should die in ditches. Yo, why? They live no happily ever after. Battle's going down. Alpha's katana blocks Voodoo's claws from the left, while her right foot charges, ready to send Voodoo flying in the next moment. Die! The blade on Voodoo's tail has circled around Alpha, with her noticing, waiting for its chance to pierce her heart. The blade collides with metal, making a loud clash. Voodoo has killed many constructs this way. There's no way this will. Before Voodoo can see, Alpha's vital fluid bursts out of her chest. Alpha's foot connects with Voodoo's body, almost shattering everything underneath Voodoo's relatively fragile shell. Ow! Yay, Alpha! Go, Lucia! Right before she's sent flying, Voodoo finally catches a glimpse of Alpha's move. Alpha's mount module has used her sheath to block Voodoo's strike from behind. It turns out Voodoo's actions have never escaped Alpha's eyes. Had Voodoo not transformed back into her winged form in time to slow herself, she would have passed out from the force of the impact. Right as Alpha is about to go after Voodoo, a long metal chain catches her arm. Ah! Roland! Sorry, Alpha. I can't let you mess it up right now. Roland tries to fling Alpha off the platform with his chain blade, but she grabs a hold of the chain and pulls him to her instead. Yo, why? Yo, why? In the split second the two meet, Alpha quickly whispers something into Roland's ear and stuffs something into his hands before grabbing his collars and tossing him towards Voodoo. Get out of my way. I won't let you hurt Luna. Roland slams into the ground, or so it seems. In fact, he's not injured at all. Roland, take the stem cell and start the ship. You must complete Mister's task. Voodoo stands between him and Alpha, not realizing that Roland has always been focusing on something else. Oh, what about you? She damaged my frame? Mister built this frame for me. I'll kill her. I'll kill her. Alright, gotcha. I'll be on my way then. Good luck. Roland leaps backward, giving Alpha a casual smile at the last second. Voodoo coughs out the vital fluid from her stomach and growls like an animal, her claws scraping over the floor, sending sparks flying. In the blink of an eye, she is no longer where she was, leaving behind just a blur. Facing an enemy with incredible speed, Alpha chooses to stand still. She sheathes her katana slowly as her body shifts, lowering her center of gravity. As Voodoo accelerates, the sound her movement causes quiets down instead. The air does not have time to be disrupted before it is split apart by her speed. Silence remains between the two opponents. Alpha is certain that when the sound of her blade springing from her sheath breaks the silence, the brief flash of blade and wind will decide the fate of their fight. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so happy to see. So happy to see Lucia again. I haven't seen her in quite a while. Quite a while. I have no idea how to say. I don't remember the last time. He didn't show up in the last two were kind of a self-contained story. Hulao, Reveries with Whale is kind of a filler. And then Recitativo didn't show up. I don't remember when was the last time. It's been a long time. Yay! Okay. Oh, continuing. Here we go. All right, that's 3 battles out of 9. And it looks like we are roughly 9 out of, I think, 20. 21, maybe 22. So let me check our times. Okay, so I do have the issue of, or not issue, but my voice is feeling pretty good right now. It's not too bad. I'm trying to hold back a little bit on, Vonnegut's, Collins, Karenina's. So it's not too bad. So I'm gonna take a quick break, and pre-rolls up in 55 seconds. So I'm gonna take a quick break, but I'm gonna continue with the story. We try to give it a little bit more time. We try to, normally end by 3, but I want to go to a little bit extra. But thank you, everyone, and I'll be right back.
back. Thank you for waiting, everyone. Let's keep going. Okay, we're good on time. My voice is kind of okay. You know, there is something I'm a little worried that my roommates may complain one day. But apparently they haven't yet. At least not directly. So let's keep going. It's late, but let's keep going. Okay. Roland escaped. You know, Alpha handed him a message. You know, they staged a play, and it looks like Voodoo's fooled. Captain Clown. Oh my God, we're out of serum. Definitely worth it for story though. Let's keep going. Yeah. Okay, so we did 9. Yeah, it looks like 21 maybe. 21 or 22, somewhere around there. Let's go. Rolling again. An enormous metallic object bursts through the dark clouds, ascending at incredible speed. On its shell is a symbol that proclaims it is a spaceship from Babylonia. But there are no sailors manning the ship at the moment. A lone, posturing captain stands on its bow, confronting the hostile wind until his ship escapes the chains of gravity. Wasn't expecting to actually start the ship on my own. I guess the piloting skills I learned from my character back then haven't been completely forgotten. Was that the Venusian or was it Dragonfly? It's been too long. My memories aren't as reliable as they were. Roland keeps trying to remember, yet all he can recall is he was not picked as the main character. He might have been a talented child actor, but he never could become the lead. Maybe he still cannot be. No one considers him someone worth paying attention to, but why should he care? Even without a script or rehearsals, the moment an actor steps onto the stage, he must embody his role. I like that quote. I do feel that way. No. I'm no one worth paying attention to. I don't really have much talent, but you know, the moment I start performing, I try my best to embody the role. It's not great. I'm not sure anyone appreciates it, but once I start, I can't stop myself. It's just... All right, here we go. If I'm playing the brave knight, saving the damsel in distress today, I suppose the spaceship can be my steed? Not too shabby, I say. Roland takes out the container in his arms and holds it up, watching how the flesh preserved in the liquid keeps shifting its form. Unfortunately, they cast me in a horror story instead of a fairy tale today. I'm the snake that feeds the princess her poisoned apple. No matter what genre we're doing, now is the story. Someone comes and stops me, isn't it? As if responding to Roland's words, the hull of the spaceship shakes violently, and the alarms of its defense systems go off in every corner of the ship. Alright, that's more like an emergency liftoff. The sudden appearance of monstrous creatures. A side character left all alone. There's nothing better than the pilot of a solid B movie. Who knows where Roland was hiding his chain blade and shotgun? He draws his weapons and prepares his stance, ready to face the rapidly descending hetero creatures. That said, I don't think we're sticking to the plot regarding who lives and dies in that story. Yay! It's just a battle. It's an excuse for a battle. He's gonna fight them off on the rooftop.
I don't
even have eliminate the flying hetero creatures. Oh, they're really weak. Maybe I should be using blue orbs, I think. Blue orbs are really good for AoE. Don't you know that one who did it? Oh, I missed it. Red tide bubbles are generated in a vacuum. I missed it. Alright, let's just climax. I don't remember. I don't know if we're supposed to protect those things or hit them or what's the deal. I'm just gonna keep hitting the bugs. What a mess. Vonnegut's gift. Secret weapon. Seems to be reacting to the corrupted. Feasting on one's kin. Cast the embryo. Oh. Oh my god, what is it? Come one, come all. Surprise adventure. Oh, I can cast it here with this. I don't know, I cast something. I don't know what happened. Cast embryo to absorb hetero creatures. Attack the hetero creatures to make them enter the absorbable status. So I'm supposed to attack them first. Okay, and then I'd cast the thing, and then it sucks them in. I think. You can do it, buddy. Hope your appetite's here. Cast it before the target point. Protect the embryo. Oh, propel the embryo. Click it. Ah, I can't do this in time. It's too fast. I'm playing with my mouse. Spam. Looks like the same even after absorbing. Soon, all the remains of the hetero creatures are completely devoured by the monster in the container without leaving a trace of the punishing virus behind. That was thorough. Roland juggles the container in his hand. The flesh inside does not look any different, even after devouring all the hetero creatures. Were they not enough for you? The remaining hetero creatures have stopped pursuing, their flight capabilities seemingly reaching their limits. But their behavior suggests that they are actually afraid of the more capable monster in Roland's hand. Not only do they look like living organisms, but they're also even prioritizing survival, aren't they? It is a creature's instinct to fear death and aim to survive. But the more humanity's rationality develops, the more humans can control their primal instincts. That is why everyone's looking for a reason to live. He once believed that life and death are just that. If there can be no definite answers, simply dying is enough to be a beautiful curtain call for him. The ship begins to accelerate after disposing the hetero creatures. Roland looks up at the moon in the distance. Will my answer be there? Staying with the girl with the white hair is his reason to live, or so he has presumptuously decided. As long as she chooses to keep going, he will do anything to help her without a second thought. But if even she, as an agent, has lost her reasons to live, is Luna worth saving? That's the question Vonnegut has left him. Roland takes out what Alpha gave him, a storage device as thin and light as a chip. It will crumple into dust with the gentlest force. He had a brother too, but that yearning was man-made. Not even his wits could tell if his feelings were genuine. Up until the last moment, he could not forget this character that only existed in the script. Roland retracts his self-deprecating smile. Sitting right there on the bow. In his left hand is the storage device from Alpha. In his right hand is the container with the stem cell from Vonnegut. But no matter what we do, we are just side characters. Luna, only you can save yourself. Will it be death or will it be life? Ooh. Alright. It was kind of a forced combat level. And now we converge, so the thing started powering down, Karenina fought it, and here Roland is kind of alone on the moon now. He's going to Luna, but we don't know what he's gonna do. He's a bit of an existential crisis as well. So, what time is it? I think we're good on times. Yeah, we're great on times. We're gonna keep going. I'll probably stop before 4 a.m. though. It's really late. But you know, we did want to catch up a little bit today. And let me check one more time. 46. We're almost halfway done. Yeah. I'm thinking there are roughly 21 or 22. Corrupted. Half lying on the floor, Yarha draws his pistol and keeps shooting the corrupted before him. Excuse me. Finally taking it down before he can reach it.
What the hell? I'm not exactly a bad shot.
Before he can feel too good about himself, a gush of wind erupts above him. A giant metal hammer sweeps 5 centimeters above his head, hitting the corrupted that sneaked up behind him, sending it flying.
Are you hurt, Yarha? Didn't think you have it in you.
I'm fine. I used to be a soldier after all.
What he did not say was that Karenina swinging her hammer is way more dangerous than any corrupted.
There are no serums in this place. It's going to be very bad if you get infected.
Before she can finish, the invert devices on her head suddenly stand, alerting her of an incoming corrupted. The claws of the corrupted are no match for Karenina's hammer, and it is quickly hurled away by her swing. Rabbit ears! The highly sensitive invert devices were created to detect the slightest hint of the punishing virus that could appear when they activated the 0-point engine. Now, they come in extremely handy. Still, what Karenina has done is only a drop in the bucket. More corrupted are gathering here, and Karenina can only watch, unable to attack in full force with all the delicate machines in the room.
Hey, Teddy, can you hear me?
Karenina's comms terminal has been scrambled all this time for some reason. Such a serious interference has never happened before.
I hear you. I had my headphones on. You almost ruptured my eardrums. Hold on. Why are there gunshots in the lab? Listen, there are a lot of corrupted here. I don't know how, but the number's increasing. Many models used to develop new specialized frame have been infected, and they turn into corrupted. Oh, are you sure you're not dreaming? This is the moon. Where's the punishing virus coming from? How the hell would I know? Stop interrupting me. Get here ASAP. I need people to move the wounded and stop the corrupted from spreading.
Karenina kicks a fallen Kurono soldier away from a corrupted attack, before hammering the corrupted into the laboratory's wall with a backhand.
People are hurt? Are people infected? No, not yet. Just the Kurono people getting knocked out for now.
Karenina refrains from telling Teddy that the Kurono soldiers were knocked out by her. Otherwise, there will be a lot of questions and paperwork.
Wait, what about you? I'm going to investigate where the virus is coming from. Such a large-scale infection can't happen out of nowhere.
The disaster that destroyed the world is on everyone's mind.
Could it be the 0-point reactor? But our inspection confirmed that there wasn't any punishing virus in the vacuum chamber when we started the reactor.
Then there are only two possibilities. Either the source of the disaster had nothing to do with the 0-point reactors, or someone from Kurono tampered with their inspection. Although Yarha does not seem to be in the know, but what about the others?
That's why I'm going to investigate it. What exactly caused the punishing virus infection?
Karenina's invert devices stand upright above her head, detecting the punishing virus in the air. As expected, a high concentration is detected further inside the reactor.
Hey, are you going in alone? At least wait for us.
The static-filled communication suddenly terminates. Karenina sighs before throwing her comms to Yarha, who has just stood back up.
You heard it. Teddy and the others are coming to cover your retreat.
You're going to the reactor? Investigate the reactor, aren't you, Karenina? You should take this.
Taking the comms from Karenina, Yarha gives her a card, as if giving her a return gift. The icon of Norman Mining Corp is printed on the card.
It might be the research director in name only, but it still comes with a corresponding clearance. You should be able to make use of it.
Are you sure?
If this is all part of Kurono's scheme, then helping Karenina will certainly make Yarha a traitor to Kurono, seeing that he is one of them.
This is an emergency. We must do what we must, no matter the cost. You're the only one who can stop this now, Karenina. Help us, Karenina. You're our only hope.
Karenina nods as she ventures deeper into the reactor. Oh man, we're not gonna finish today.
Find the source of the corruption ASAP.
Advance. Oop. It'd be so nice if I could bind these on the right stick, but I can't. System Protocol 343 is in effect. Please wait for engineers.
Huh, I'm just an engineer. Did that blunt force to...
Oh, I missed it. Have activate the ad. Would have been really nice if I could bind on the right stick. Activating Mito's cabin gravity system activated.
Improve security measures.
View operation instructions.
Better give me a brief.
To optimize space utilization. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each cabin has a unique movement. Current indicator represents artificial light indicates artificial gravity on activation. When the cabin's movement indicator is consistent with artificial. Oh my god, I missed that. I can't figure it out. Oh, puzzle. The instruction's so fast though. Let's just try it. I'm probably gonna fail. What are we supposed to do? I think we wanted to. What do we even do? I don't even know. So that rotates it. Okay, and then I can push this in like that. Deploying cabins. I hope this is the right thing to do. I don't actually know. What's this? Oh, we can get this thing here. Cabin authentication. Oh, eliminate corrupted. Ow.
Ah! Eh?
I'm supposed to plug it in here, maybe? I don't know. Oh, looks like that's... I hope that's right. Ding! Artificial gravity up. Okay, let's, I don't want to read the instructions. Let's just wing it. Here we go. Now we want 2, so we want to... Oh, I'm supposed to pull it out, I think. System deploying cabins. So we want 2. We want to rotate one more time like that. And then... Wait, we can't push 2 in, though. Can we? Oh, we can push 3 in. Oh, wait. I don't really understand. Well, I guess we can do 3 first. Maybe it'll work. This one's kind of confusing. It's corrupted already. Warming. Oh, ooh, that's cool.
What? Another malfunction.
Gravity module. Shoot the gravity module. How do we shoot it? Oh, how do we move? Oh, there we go. Pew. Wait, shoot the gravity module to move it back to where it should be. Did it work? How am I supposed to shoot it? Oh no, I shoot with the basic attack. I think. Oh, there we go. Eliminated the corrupted in this cabin. You know, part of me still feels like, you know, this game works a lot better with touch controls. Touch controls is still the way to go. That's such high hopes last patch. You know, with the right stick thing, but apparently it only works on the left stick, so I'm out of luck again. There's nothing left here, right? Okay, go back. There's a lot going on, but I'm confused. And it's a very short game mode, so I don't really want to overanalyze it, you know, which I do happen to do quite often. So I think we want 2 to go in now. No, crap. Oh, I messed up. Sorry. Somehow I don't understand how this works. Because I want 2 to suck in. It's pointing inside, so I don't know. But I guess I will have to rotate that, and this will put 4. Push 4, right? Nothing wants to push 2 back in, though. That's the issue right now. Let's just push 4. There's no option. Can't figure it out. Huh, we got a core. Something to activate here. Oh, sorry. There's like a little acceleration, so. Bing, 4 activated. Oh, mobs. But ow. But ow. Like, let's just go here. Oh, let's put this thing in first, I think. Now we got 2 energy cores. We got some gravity, and then we can do the last cabin now. Hopefully. Operate. Pull that out. We need to wait till the 2 lights up, I think. There we go. Finally. Hope so. Yeah, there we go. It's a pretty long puzzle. What's interesting is that Karenina's shield is still up, which is kind of cool.
Piece of cake.
Oops, I missed it. Where did it go? Don't see it. Oh, here. I'm supposed to pull it closer, right? Wait, I don't know what I'm doing. No. No, I don't see the gravity module. Is it gone? Where did it go? There's no module around. Is it behind me? Oh, it's behind me here. Wait, do I just shoot it? Okay, I guess that worked. I didn't even know what was going on. There we go. Just embarrassing myself. Okay, all 4. Here we go. I'm getting a little tired. It is late, so we'll see how much further we can go. It's late, and this thing in the middle. Ta-da! Okay, here we go. Story time.
Over there, the core of the 0-point reactor is right ahead.
Punishing virus concentration keeps rising as Karenina moves forward. The mind boilover alert from her frame constantly reminds her that the specially designed invert devices has reached its limit without connecting to a commandant. But the increasing concentration only proves that she has come to the right place.
Get the fuck off!
Karenina catches the last corrupted with her blast hammer and hurls it on the path toward the reactor core, knocking down another batch of swarming corrupted. She then leaps forward under the moon's low gravity, throwing herself along with her hammer, like a bomb toward the opening she just created.
Activating gravity control system.
The built-in gravity control system exerts enormous pressure on Karenina's body, her feet almost drilling into the ground to neutralize the impact. All the corrupted around her are slammed onto the floor, their limbs twisting in strange directions.
Blast hammer, transform!
Karenina's weapon transforms and eventually turns into a gravity cannon. It begins to make a high-pitched hum, a sign that gravitons are gathering near the muzzle.
Now, die! Shine!
When launched, the compressed gravitons cause the nearby space to collapse. The gravity storm reduces everything around to pieces. The explosions has caused the entire tunnel to collapse, blocking away the relentless punishing virus and the corrupted. Using the dust from the explosion as cover, Karenina rushes into the place where the reactor core is located. The array of reactors emits a blue glow, paying tribute to humanity's most glorious history, like a giant gravestone. The traces of ominous red can be seen among the ghostly blue hue.
The punishing virus. I knew it. The reactor core is the highest concentration.
Karenina sees a figure wearing the outfit of the researcher behind an array. She quickly runs over.
Hey, are you alright?
She taps on his shoulder, only to find his body collapsing into dust. It was but a corpse that was dead long ago. There is no bacteria or insect on the moon. The decay of the body can only be attributed to the punishing virus. A large pile of paper full of formula and data drops from the body's arms. Karenina carefully picks up a page, not expecting to see a familiar signature on it. Dr. Kalon.
What? Why is Grandpa's name here?
A thin device that was stuck between the paper falls out, flies quite far away. Karenina goes after it almost instinctively and grabs it. It is an old-fashioned cassette recorder that few have ever heard of. Even in the Golden Age, it would be considered a rare antique. It really is, isn't it? That's true. I wonder, how many kids these days know what a cassette player is. They definitely don't exist. I don't even know if people use CD players anymore. A few corrupted that were hiding behind the array suddenly crawl up toward Karenina. With the array of reactors around Karenina cannot fully deploy her weapon. She can only kick the nearest corrupted away.
Why are the corrupted here as well?
Karenina suddenly notices that even with how deformed these corrupted look, they were all clearly constructs. While these construct models are not too different visually, there is one thing that distinguishes them from the others.
None of these constructs was manufactured recently. In fact, almost all of them are prototypes that never go through mass production.
The 0-point reactor is like a time capsule that wraps the dead researchers and outdated prototypes in the past, along with the name of a genius. But as the reactor is activated again, time begins to flow, unveiling the secret within. So it's like dead bodies coming out of the reactor.
Huh. What's the success rate of the construct experiment now? Count the simulated data as well.
Dr. Kalon's rubbing between his eyebrows. He hasn't had a proper rest for a long time. 18.7%. That's already 1.4% higher than the last run.
Don't try to make me feel better. Not even 20%. That means barely 1 out of 5 can survive the operation.
That's the necessary sacrifice, sir. Dr. Kalon bit his lips hard. We could hardly imagine the pain he was suffering from those numbers. The failed cases could mostly be attributed to the part called invert device. which was supposed to help constructs withstand a certain level of the punishing virus without turning into corrupted. Dr. Kalon seemed to have made up his mind. Trembling, he got up on his feet and walked to the center of the lab. Doctor.
Everybody, stop what you're doing. I have something very important to announce. Until now, we still don't understand how the Inver device works, let alone get it ready for production. This will only get more people killed on the operating table and the battlefield. The science we're so proud of is killing people now. Still, I firmly believe in the necessity of constructs in the war against the punishing virus. We have to get it done no matter what.
Dr. Kalon sounded like a lecturer announcing the homework to his students. His voice wasn't loud, but everyone in the room was listening carefully.
Our understanding of the Inver device is limited to the very few words left by that genius mind. The virus has infected numerous research facilities. Most information was lost in the pandemic. We were hoping that we could also learn the theory and structure of the Inver device from scratch. But reality proved us wrong.
Okay, so what is this thing? I'm gonna read this again. They don't understand how the Inver device works, but they're trying to produce it. Some genius mind made the Inver device. Replicated structure. Technology within is still a black box to us, so we don't even know the origin of Inver devices, apparently. Dr. Kalon circled the receptor-shaped Inver device on his whiteboard, then drew another arrow pointing to a name, punishing virus.
Most importantly, this device would only work after we injected a certain dosage of punishing virus. Our hypothesis is the virus acts like some sort of antigen, but we have no clue how it works or how much dosage we should use.
Many Inver devices cause serious punishing virus infection after they were installed, turning their host into corrupted, forcing us to terminate them.
We could easily get the virus on the ground, but it is extremely risky and there are no facilities to use down there. Up here in Babylonia, there is no way we would be allowed to conduct any punishing virus-related experiment, so no access to the virus here either.
Are you implying there's nothing we can do? Dr. Kalon shook his head. He drew an upward dotted line on the whiteboard, which linked to a small circle above.
There's one last place we can use. The 0-point energy base on the moon.
Many of my colleagues immediately began to question his decision. Looking back now, it was indeed an extremely difficult choice. But there's no punishing virus on the moon, Doctor.
I know, but we can make it.
His words shocked almost everybody. Was he trying to activate the 0-point reactor and recreate that tragedy?
Of course, we will use extreme caution and closely monitor the usage rate of the reactor core. If all goes well, we should be able to produce an infinitesimal amount of viruses to study.
But this theory was obviously too risky. Even the doctor himself had never tried it. There's no way that Babylonia would agree.
Right. That's why this time we're working with an external organization, unaffiliated with the Babylonia Parliament. Only they can support our research. We'll be in close contact with the punishing virus, so there will be no machine to aid us. We can only rely on paper, pen, and brain. We are mere mortals, but if there isn't a smart way to do it, we will use the stupidest one. Calculating and testing again and again through trial and error until we find the answer. In this experiment, we need to run an infinite number of calculations, but we can't afford to make even the tiniest mistake. Any mistake will get us killed. And even if we had prepared vigorously, there is still too much we don't know about the punishing virus. In other words, our lives could end at any time. There's nothing more valuable than your life, one you take your time to consider.
As Dr. Kalon finishes his speech, he wrote his name inside the circle that represented the moon. He then stepped back, awaiting us to make our decisions. Moments later, another researcher that often held different opinions from Dr. Kalon walked up on the stage. Instead of writing down his name, he picked up the eraser and wiped off the circle outside Dr. Kalon's name. Hey, what are you doing?
The old man's circle is way too small. There's no way he can fit that many names, am I right?
He picked up a pen and drew another enormous circle around the name, so large that it seemed like it could fit the entire world. The lab burst into laughter when he wrote down his name. More researchers took the pen from him and left their names inside the circle. When the pen was finally passed to me, I also put my name on the board. I saw relief and guilt on Dr. Kalon's face. His students had not only inherited his knowledge, but also his faith. Still, he felt guilty, because most of us might not ever leave the distant moon. Again. Dun, dun. Ooh. Okay, it's pretty late. We're not getting anywhere with this. But I kind of want to do one more. Yeah, so between today and yesterday, I think we almost had how long has the stream been going on? Like 2.5 plus hour, about 4 hours, and we're roughly 50% done. So an extra long stream tomorrow could finish it. But probably don't want to run an extra long stream, so probably split into 2 more days. That's what I'm looking at. Probably is I really want to do more, but it is late and it's we don't know how long the next chapter will take. And you know, it's a slow night for the stream, which is, you know, quite often. But you know, man, the story's going down. I'm just so happy to see going back to the main story. You know, we haven't seen Luna in a year. We haven't seen Alpha in like half a year too. Roland since Evernight Beat 2 as well, I think. So it's fun to see all the old characters again. It's really going down. it's great. And yeah, and I'm really glad that they added it feels like main plot. It feels like, you know, peak PGR again, as opposed to like the last 4 chapters, which all felt like filler. Even the main chapters. So yeah, that's it for time. You know, I'm really enjoying it, but I don't know when I will be doing it next. I've gone, I think, 2 days without streaming Project Sekai, so I think I want to try to fit in a stream tomorrow for Project Sekai. So I don't know exactly exactly what or when, but I will be streaming tomorrow again at midnight, my usual time, midnight PST. And but I'll decide what to stream later. But yeah, the story is it's good. You really want to find out what happens, but yeah, it's late. Can't do it tonight. But it looks like at least 2 more streams or 1 really long one. So I'm thinking probably Project Sekai tomorrow night, and then we'll continue with the story afterwards. And you know, we do have there's no Norman this week, but we also kind of need to finish off you know, our war zones, our pain cages, and you know, other stuff like that. There's also a new event coming out, I think on the 27th, which is Thursday. So 1, 2, 3 days from now. So you know, we'll have to check that out as well. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. My voice is not as bad as it was yesterday. Yesterday, I think maybe I was sick or something. I wasn't feeling too well, but you know, today I'm feeling better. There's either that or call-ins. I went really hard with call-ins. It was so fun. But I hope someone out there enjoyed it as well. But that's it for tonight. Yeah. It was cool. I do really enjoy PGR's story in the game overall. And I guess I've been, you know, in a bit of a slump from the last few patches. Kind of understandably, at least from my perspective. But you know, at the core, PGR is a really great game. There's a lot to love, and you know, they're really greatly improved all the time, basically all the time. And you know, the last few patches have been slightly disappointing, you know, personally. But overall, the story is great. The gacha's pretty fair. So, you know, it's getting a little less fair, but it's still not bad. And you know, I'm really enjoying it still. Okay, but that's it for tonight. So thank you everyone for watching. If you're new and you enjoyed my stream, please hit me with a follow so you know when I'm going on. I do stream other things as well. You know, after this patch winds down, which may be happening in about 3 days, because you know, after 3 days we will be done with this one. We'll be done with the last event for the entire patch, and we will also be done with Magic's One Fair. And we're already finished with this, already finished with that. And we'll be finishing the story. So essentially, there will be nothing new for, I think, 4 weeks, which is kind of a long time. It's a little bit very odd, actually. So, like I said, the pacing is weird. I don't know how things, essentially we're getting what CN got. But, I don't know what happened in CN history, but for such a long and major patch, for such a nice story too, the amount of events are very small. Way too small. I don't know what's going on. But essentially, yeah, once in 3 days, we will have roughly 4 weeks of no new events. Just the usuals, going to be Pain Cage, Warzone, Guild Battle, and that's it. So yeah. We'll be back tomorrow night. I'm thinking probably not PGR. I really don't want to do the story, but at the same time, I want to rest my voice, and I haven't streamed Project Sekai in a few days, which is kind of I'm really enjoying that as well, and I've been playing it a lot. So it's I've been streaming it and playing it a lot. So it's kind of my one of my new games, part of my regular content now. So please look forward to that as well. Thank you, everyone. Get some rest, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night then. Good night, everyone. Bye bye. Good night, Lucia. Bye bye.
グレーレー分隊まさか3回も同じチームになるなんて妙な気分です。
Bye bye.